We are here. We are ready to go. We are ready to be live. We're gonna be in for an interesting night tonight. See what happens here. It's gonna be into the show. We got all the fun stuff on tonight. Night 2 is boring compared to tonight. I don't think anyone's gonna join chat really until like the show starts. I don't think people... The fact that they had a 3-hour countdown is fucking insane. I need y'all to understand how insane that actually is. Like, think about a 3-hour countdown show. Hi, Lexi. Are you going to be joining us for the show? Are you joining us for the for SummerSlam?
There is nowhere to run. Look at that structure. It's coming your way on the ESPN app.
I did get a haircut. I got a haircut, got a shave. I did get a haircut. I had the hair was getting too long. Does he show? I can't. I'm not allowed to. Wish I could, but I cannot. I apologize for that. I know that you, but I can't. It won't let me. If I did that, WWE would shut that shit down as quickly as they could.
And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle.
I would ask what everyone's most excited about, but I assume Lexi's is Liv. Well, actually, I don't know. Because I would be shocked if Lexi's most excited for Liv Morgan. It's a match. Out of all the matches. Like, I know you love Liv, but like, that cannot be the most exciting match. I was shocked. I'm done with that. Okay. Lexi, I do have to ask you a question. I need you to be honest with me. Am I safe to say that if Liv does not win if she does not retain the title tonight, that she's had the worst title reign of all time? I need it, because Liv has not defended the title once since she won it at Mania. Yes, I'm okay. Okay, because to me, Lexi's not... Yeah, because Liv's not defended the title once since Mania. I feel it's safe to say if she does not retain here, that's one of the worst title reigns of all time.
As the titans of old were once cast down, these monstrosities drag each other to the underworld.
Brock Lesnar has never been defeated inside hell in a cell. At SummerSlam, this all ends.
Turning the biggest event of the summer into the hour of judgment.
Also, how do you feel about Raquel winning the IC title? I feel bad for Sol, but I was happy for Raquel. Raquel has busted her ass in a lot of title matches and has lost a lot. I think she needed the win. So, it was the right call. I know why they made it. I get why they made it. It becomes a point where if Raquel did not win a title, she's about as uncredible as a challenger. And to avoid someone being uncredible, you have to eventually have them win.
Obafemi is moving in a way where it feels like he believes that title opportunities for him aren't going anywhere. That choice alone tells us that Obafemi isn't just chasing championships in WWE, he's chasing significance. So while titles might build a resume...
That's not even the word I would have used to describe what Oba's after, but okay, sure, go with that.
To take on the likes of Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell, no less?
Yeah, Lexi, if you need to tell me what's going on Discord, be my guest.
I'm sure he does know.
I just do that and I see you typing, so you're doing that anyway.
This is what Brock Lesnar wanted. Look, you and I both know, having covered Brock, when it comes to fight day, you don't see Brock. You don't hear from his camp. The only time you see him is when he marches down to that ring. And tonight, when he marches down to that ring, he could be walking into a fairly comfortable situation. Remember, Hell in a Cell is a match that Brock wanted. Hell in a Cell is a match that Brock Lesnar has not lost. And as far as this crowd, Brock Lesnar could experience
this kid is
pro-Lesnar
inability to sit down is hilarious.
Could it impact and provide a significant obstacle for Obafemi inside Hell in a Cell? Back to you guys on the panel.
This has to do with the origin story of Brock Lesnar. Of course, his championship started nearby at the University of Minnesota as a heavyweight NCAA.
It's a weird thing they've not brought that up. Like, legitimately, they've not brought up once that Brock Lesnar is from here until, like, just recently in video back to that. But, like, it's not part of the story at all.
Shows this. Obafemi won King of the Ring, which means in the WWE, you can choose a championship match. He said, no, I want to go again with Brock Lesnar.
I'm so glad we mentioned that because I think sometimes you get a small window. You get one opportunity to be a world champion here in WWE. I don't think Obafemi will be that guy. This is not to take a shot at him at all, but I think of someone like Braun Breaker, who I thought by now would be a world champion. He's going to
oh my god, Michael Cole's coming down.
To that spot. I think Obafemi knows he has the talent and the ability that world championship opportunity is not going anywhere, but I pray that he hasn't missed his window.
I don't disagree with anything you just said, Biggie, but I will
There's a sign that says, Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. And it's from a grown-ass man. Oh, I love pointing out signs, that's amazing.
Brock Lesnar wants. Brock's a veteran of this business. He's undefeated inside Hell in a Cell. Who did he defeat those times inside the cell? The Undertaker. Wow. This is Brock Lesnar, the most decorated combat sports athlete in history. No doubt about it, this is the biggest test of Obafemi's young career. I say, at the end of the day, we, the WWE fans, are the winners. And to borrow a quote from the great Prince, let's go crazy. Yeah, let's get nuts. We're about to go crazy here at US Bank Stadium, and we just shared the news with you moments ago. The first match, we are just moments away.
Oh, Liv starting the show. Oh boy. Oh boy, Liv starts the show.
Sweet little Io. I can tell you still don't understand just exactly who you're facing at SummerSlam. I am the Liv Morgan. I'm the girl that everyone underestimated and overlooked as I scratched and clawed my way to the top. So please believe when I say I will do anything to save her. Sure, some people might think that I'm an arrogant champion, but when you have the resume that I have, you just don't care.
No, Liv, no one calls you arrogant.
Do you know what I do care about?
There's a lot of things people call you. I don't know if arrogant's the word.
My championship. Which means now I care about you. Because you did beat me at Queen of the Ring. I know you're one of the best in the world. You are genius of the sky, Io Sky. But you're wrong about me. You're not in my head. I'm not scared at the thought of losing to you at SummerSlam, and I am so much stronger than you think that I am.
Is that so?
So thank you, Io, for the opportunity at SummerSlam to remind you and everyone else exactly who I am. The greatest women's world champion of all time.
Why can't you just say it like that?
That women's world championship match kicking.
You know how easier that is to say?
Talk about the criticism that Liv Morgan has been receiving online recently, saying that the only defending she's been doing is of her critics, saying that she hasn't defended her championship in over 100 days. But I spoke to...
Yeah, fucking ESPN took a shot at her.
She doesn't care what anyone thinks. She is the greatest women's champion of all time. And
ESPN even took a dig at her for it
tonight,
when they interviewed her, which is even funnier.
she plans to not defend her championship for another 100 days. I thought that was kind of crazy, but here we are. Looking forward to that match, and we have Peter talking about Io Sky.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, I get where Liv's coming from. You don't win extra points for defending it over and over again. She just wants to hang on to that title that Io Sky wants so badly. I saw Io walking around earlier, and I go up to her. I said, hey, you beat Liv Morgan in the Queen of the
I act
Ring
like Liv, not gonna lie.
Liv
I've been
Morgan.
told since I
Says
kind of
to me,
took
you must
time
be
to
very,
memorize
very
the lens in
confident.
her makeup
She
and
said, I'm
everything.
100% confident one-on-one against Liv Morgan.
What do you mean you memorize? You walk over, do you win something, and then just go, I'm the greatest of all, and just start walking down the hallways, just doing the all as long as you can?
Go over to the ESPN app to watch
You're trying to become Liv?
of SummerSlam. The matches will be on the ESPN app. Great news for YouTube subscribers now. You can get the ESPN Unlimited plan and watch SummerSlam, so immediately do that as soon as we wrap. Final thought on what we're about to see.
CM Punk, look, let's enjoy this man while we still have him. I think he's going to put on an absolute classic with Cody.
I think we're going to be talking about Hell in a Cell for a long, long time. Yep, U.S. Bank Stadium. It is where a Super Bowl has been. It is where a Final Four has been. And tonight, it is where Hell in the Cell will emanate from. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, it's going to be a fun night.
You look around this magnificent stadium and you see purple everywhere you look. And tonight, this stadium belongs to the WWE Universe, and that color of royalty, it will be home to.
Oh, we're getting the national anthem. Okay, we can this.
On the throne for years to come. Championships on the line. Our ring announcer for the night is Alicia Taylor. What do you say we have the biggest party of the summer? SummerSlam begins now on the ESPN app. We'll see you there.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, here to sing God Bless.
okay, we'll just go. We don't care about that. Okay, I'm sorry. That makes me sound like a dick, I know, but if I have to choose when to switch, I'll do it when there's America the Beautiful, or God Bless America, or God Bless the Hate. I don't know whatever the hell the name of the damn thing is. No, thank you. So what we know is Liv and Io start the show, and we know Oba and Brock close the show. I say this with all respect. Hopefully Liv does not try a ridiculous entrance like she had last on Mania. Because that went completely right. Oh, we just randomly giving this woman an applause. Probably very awkward for people who just tuned in. Wondering what the hell they just missed. And just gave this woman a round of applause. Might want to include the God Bless America thing at the start of the show. Or you might get Elimination Chamber flashbacks when they did the fucking national anthem for US and got booed out of the building. I still remember that.
This is Minneapolis, Minnesota, the US Bank Stadium.
Hell yeah!
Vikings, and tonight, home to the epic two-night WWE SummerSlam. Tonight's superstar arrivals are presented by Wingstop. Made to order.
Do we need these?
Don't miss any of the action. Get flavor.
I don't feel we need these.
The ruler, the king of the ring is here. Oma Femi will be locked inside a Hell in a Cell with a beast, Brock Lesnar, tonight. Nick Aldis on leave and absence as general manager of SmackDown. In the ring tonight for the first time in 3 years against the career killer, the ring general Gunther. Can Nick pull off a miracle tonight? The Bellas and Page with a score to settle tonight against upstart Fatal Influence.
Am I the only one that feels we don't need these on pay-per-view? Is that just me?
And the undisputed WWE Championship is up.
Maybe. It might just be me, but like... Cody! You have your Street Fighter thing just on your butt. This fucking guy, man. He has the Street Fighter thing on his bus.
Everybody sees the swagger, the success, the charisma. Can't teach that from it. But what they don't see is the focus it takes to get here. Every rep, every sacrifice.
How do you think they get the physiques that they do? Training hard like absolute animals. They're putting in the work.
That's how you earn the right to walk through this time. And that's how every WWE superstar earned theirs.
Doesn't matter if your tunnel leads to a field or a ring. Pressure's on the other side, bet.
Hell in a Cell? Man, that's just different.
Two gladiators locked inside of the most sadistic structure ever devised.
These are the moments you want. The moments you work for.
I have a thing. I feel like you should do a video package for night 1 and an opening for night 2. Don't mention both matches for both nights on it. Again, that could just be a me thought though.
Become highlights.
Mahogany Caskets. That's the name of the song. The good old Rick Ross.
We are in for a showdown in Minnesota.
Eyes up. Skull.
Welcome everybody to SummerSlam.
In my house.
You are looking live at US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis.
Did we just do this?
Capacity crowd here tonight for SummerSlam Saturday.
Damn, big. Okay, I actually love the stage. I'm not gonna lie, that stage kind of looks sick. It's not the greatest, it's not insane, but that's a nice stage. I actually like it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
I've called the genius of the sky the best wrestler in
That
the
is
world
crazy.
today, and an opportunity to show that tonight as we
As much as I love Io, I think Liv has to win here. Cause this makes Liv look so bad if she loses here. If Liv loses here, I think Liv has an argument. I think Liv can be described as the worst women's champion of all time.
It's not about tournaments, it's about championships, and Io has to convert tonight.
Hey Kay, how you doing? You ready for SummerSlam? Thank you for making your entrance not as ridiculous as Mania. I was worried they might.
And her opponent from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, representing the Judgment Day, she is the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Hey, Wade, I know you voted at least a dozen times because in the build-up to SummerSlam, Wingstop provided fans the opportunity to vote on what
That's
gear
sad.
Liv Morgan would wear during her match. With over 21,000 votes cast, the winner was quiet about it. Huge thanks to all who voted, including my partner, Wade Barrett. Wingstop is here. Get yours at wingstop.com.
Yeah, and Liv Morgan looks absolutely spectacular no matter what she wears, but her outfit is always offset to the max with that fantastic Women's World Championship around her waist, and she needs to cling onto that for dear life tonight against Io Sky.
A couple of numbers that Liv Morgan can cling to tonight. She is undefeated at SummerSlam. She beat Ronda Rousey a few years back. She beat Rhea Ripley back in 2024. That was the night that Dominic Mysterio betrayed Rhea Ripley. But Liv Morgan, Wade, is also 2-1 in matches versus Io Sky.
Yes, stats, whatever, Michael Cole. Liv Morgan has done her homework on Io Sky. She has some past history with Sky, as you mentioned, and she gets the tactics right in the biggest of moments, and they've come much bigger than right here at SummerSlam.
The official in this matchup, none other than Jessica Carr. And this is for the women's
Oh, Becky's losing it right now.
championship.
I feel like Becky Lynch loses on mine every time she just sees Jessica Carr.
Back in 2023, Io Sky cashed in Money in the Bank to win a world championship at this event. She hopes to be able to win the title here tonight. If you're Liv Morgan, how do you keep the championship? Because keep in mind, Wade, this is her first defense since she beat Stephanie McCare all the way back in April.
Jesus, Liv.
Look at you trying to turn it into a negative already. It's the first defense because no women in the locker room have had the guts to challenge Liv Morgan. Nobody wants to be humiliated on a global scale at a match such as this one at SummerSlam. But for Liv Morgan, the key to victory here is to throw as many curveballs as you can at Io Sky. Don't make this a clean fight. Make it as erratic as possible. Thriving.
Oh!
How do you win the championship at SummerSlam?
But what is Io Sky better at than any woman we've ever seen? Two things, speed and aerial ability. The genius of the Sky needs to take flight if she's going to take home that Women's World Championship.
And Io Sky, there's
Oh!
the knees to the face of Morgan. Io Sky is hungry for a title. It has been a year since she held a world championship. Io, who knocked off Liv.
Io, let's see what you got going for you now. Oh, Liv counters. Okay. Okay. Oh. We don't see Owen!
The elusive style of Io Sky as she takes out the champion. Io with a base
kick.
Down goes Morgan.
And right off the bat, Liv Morgan tried her best to completely swarm Io Sky, but it's that superior movement and pace of Io Sky.
Oh God, Io. Io, what are you doing? Io, what are you doing?
The WWE fans here in Minnesota firmly behind the genius in the sky, but Liv Morgan tries to counter and runs into a right hand by Io.
You've got to be a little cunning if you're going to take down Io Sky, and right now everything Liv Morgan
Io,
is trying.
Io, for God's sakes, don't you can't trust the guy with the green shirt, are you kidding? Oh! I told you couldn't trust him! I told you you couldn't trust him! You can't trust green shirt guy! He's evil! There's some evilness, connivingness to him! I figured him out.
Off someone as cunning as Liv Morgan for as long as that, because you will pay every time.
Liv Morgan with a drop kick of her own, a 3-time world champion, 4-time tag champ. She won the Royal Rumble this year to earn her opportunity at WrestleMania. First ever Crown Jewel champion, also a Money in the Bank winner. Great resume for Morgan, who now is having some issues with their official Jessica Carr.
What are those stunts? What are those stunts? They probably look painful, but like, they kind of look ridiculous.
Depending on who the competitor is. And I see some of that rubbing off on Liv Morgan right now. Got to keep an eye on that one.
And suddenly, Morgan has taken complete control of this match, toying now with Io Sky and a kick right to the ribs. And Morgan now focusing on the midsection after Io went ribs first into the barricade.
Wasn't part of this match Io having a leg injury, or am I losing my mind? Wasn't that part of the story of this match, or of this build-up, or have I forgotten? Well, Liv, yes, it is. That's what we're talking. That's why we're watching it right now. Yep. Amigos? That's not the word. It's amigos, not amigos. You. Amigos. The old 3 amigos.
Kick out right there from Io Sky. We're still fairly early in this match, but it shows you how much has been taken out of Sky. And it's offense like that. Step up Inzaguri right to the
yeah, that's probably really a lot. Just because there really isn't any. Their build-up is Io either Liv attacks Io, or Io distracts in a Judgment Day match. That's about it. And she did.
How much is left in the tank of the genius of the Sky? Liv Morgan better recover quick and finish the job here.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Io Sky, with just that little flurry of offense, has allowed herself some space here and some time to regroup against the champion.
Yeah, she was absolutely getting smothered by Liv Morgan. It's a desperate time for Io Sky, but Io Sky now bouncing.
Oh, I thought she was doing more showcase. I was wrong.
First goes Morgan into the mat, and Io Sky now closing in.
Kick to the head.
Taking out the champ, kick right to the
We do got a Chris Van Vliet sighting.
Levels of recuperation there from Io
So
Sky,
shout out.
who is immediately now completely back.
Shout out CVV.
greatest stamina we have seen.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God.
Io got caught up momentarily in the ropes, but did not allow it to affect her as she goes to work on the right arm of Morgan.
Shows you how nimble Io Sky is. Even a little mistake in the corner, she can still capitalize.
Missile drop kick.
Morgan's now in trouble. And you feel
Keep up. Keep up. Keep up.
bringing the crowd to its feet. They love the genius of the Sky.
It's a woman at the peak of her powers right now.
Io with a bullet train attack in the corner.
I like when Io does. Does what?
And now it's Morgan to roll out to the apron to try to catch her breath. This is
Oh.
a great onslaught
Bitch.
by Io Sky.
That was I'm pushing her straight to the face.
Io Sky nowhere to hide here.
Liv did the shoulder thing that got it. She was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Oh! Oh, sunset flip power bomb off the apron.
Even closer to a world championship, but remember, Wade, champion's advantage here.
Look at the way Liv's body is.
Take a look at the impact on Liv Morgan. Not only the back and the spine, but also the back of the head of Morgan, whiplashing against those very, very thin pads of solid concrete underneath there.
And Io realizing she's got to get Morgan back into the ring. The official at a count of 4. Skye now back out to the apron. Morgan's in trouble. She's got to do something here to be able to regroup Wade.
Yeah, hopes are fading rapidly for the champion to hold on to her title here.
Oh, look at this. I was wondering.
That could be. That could be.
Roxanne Perez distracting the official. The new Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, Raquel just shoved Io.
To Skye off the top rope. Liv Morgan crawls to the cover.
1, 2, no.
Skye stays in it.
Well, it has been the modus operandum of the Judgment Day from their very inception.
I don't know who helps Io here. I don't know who helps Io here. I don't think Io has backup in this case. Unless we see a return, but like, there's no one here. Because like, Io has like, it's not gonna be Rhea, obviously. So like, who else backs her up? Soul? I guess useless Soul. Stop!
Took a shot from Io, but did the distraction help Liv Morgan, and Liv now lost.
Jesus! Raquel has saved her life. Oh, she's collapsed immediately, but she did save her life. Io! 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 Muso! Io! How? Io! Io, you deserve to lose! Nope, you deserve to lose for that! How oblivious are you? That might be one of the most oblivious looks I have ever seen. Io! So Io, I'll tell you exactly what Io did. Io joined. Io took out, Raquel and thing, and then Liv rolled back into the ring, and then Io just spent like a minute being like, "Whoa, where'd she go? I couldn't see her. Where is she?" Like, and then got beaten up by Liv, like acting completely oblivious to where Liv is. Oh Jesus! Spanish Fly! No, I don't think we get Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah, so Orton and Owens are expected to return to, which... Give me Kevin, because Jesus Christ, do I miss Kevin? Do I miss Kevin Owens? Oh, do I miss... Is this dude... Is there a dude on a video call while he's watching the show? I hope I did not see that right.
And this is the first matchup of the epic two-night SummerSlam. Live from US Bank Stadium in Minnesota. It's for the Women's World Championship. Morgan and Io Sky doing battle.
I know, he's one I missed.
Morgan,
oh!
No love lost between these two superstars. Morgan has not forgotten losing to Sky at Queen of the Ring. And now trash talking. And now Morgan with the right hands, taking the upper hand on Io Sky. Io ducks underneath. Double underhook coming. Morgan.
Oh! Fairy tale ended!
I thought Io's going to go for the cover, but no. We're going to deliver a second one. This is a backbreaker.
I don't know. The Bloodline stories are always the most confusing to me. The Bloodline story is the most confusing, but I love it. So I don't know. But I don't know. I have no idea. Bullet train! Oh no!
The bullet train attack again, and Liv Morgan able to avert, looking for Oblivion, got caught by Sky. What's Io planning to do here?
Oh!
Unique faceplant maneuver there, eaten by Liv Morgan, and how crucial was that?
I think that's... Io, I swear to God, you're about doing Oblivion. Io just did the Oblivion! No!
Kicks out. Oh God, what a bitter pill to swallow.
Io almost beat Liv with her own move.
Own move. So smart of Io Sky to attempt that. But not quite enough. Hats off to the rugged nature of Liv Morgan keeping herself in this one.
Yeah, Liv Morgan, who's grown so much as a competitor over the past couple of years, showing some guts here tonight. But Io Sky
Looking for the moonsault now.
over the moonsault.
Looking for the moonsault. Over the moon. No, doesn't get it.
Rolled out of harm's
Oh, she hurt her left knee. She hurt the left knee.
ankle. Morgan now
Oh! Cowbreaker!
the second rope. Stacks up Sky to return
No!
again. High drama in this matchup here.
Oh, yeah, I agree she's going to return. I just don't think it's tonight. Probably tomorrow, or not on Monday. I'd assume if she is going to return, probably Monday.
The real problem now for both women is the mental pain of knowing
Is Raquel, so Raquel and Roxanne just vanished to the Shadow Realm now? I guess? Because they've just vanished. I don't know what the fuck's happened to them. They just vanished.
Sky who's up on the ropes. Again looking for Oblivion. This time Io Sky moves out of harm's way yet again. Io now from behind.
Oh, jeez, this guy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Liv German suplex!
On the apron. What a physical
She's already. Oh, yes, they're going to hit. No, wait.
and a
Bullet train! Oh, my God!
clean knockout right there. Referee's going to have to take a very close look at Morgan. But Io Sky may well have hurt herself in the process. Unsurprisingly, knee against skull, against steel. Something is going to...
That cannot.
Now Io Sky looking to make it up to the top rope again. I'm not sure.
I think the leg's going to be the downfall here.
Idea what's going on.
I think the leg is going to be the downfall here. Over the moonsault! Got the boots up!
Just in the nick of time, catching Sky.
And now Morgan finally hits
Up!
Oblivion.
Oh, my God!
Io stood right back up.
But she said, hell no to your selling! Hell no to your keep up! Get your ass down with an Oblivion, girl! Liv Morgan is retaining the title! Ah, she loved that finish! I love that finish! You were just a big, like, flip and Liv's like, no, screw that shit! Liv was like, no, we ain't doing that! No, we ain't doing that, we're winning the match here.
Women bringing their absolute best in
That was perfect. I legitimately love that finish. Liv needed to win that. Liv needed to win that. If she did not win, she had the worst title. Like, she had to win in order to not say she had the worst title reign of all time. So at least she can say she had one defense. I don't know how long until the other one. Hopefully it's not that long again.
Incredible action in this matchup, Wade. It went back and forth. Io Sky seemed to injure her ankle.
Liv retains the title. I love the finish to this match more than anything else.
for both women. It's that slow accumulation of damage that takes you down in the end. Both women absorbed so much, but it was ultimately this moment, knees first into the pole there, for Io Sky to just took a little of her pace off. And this is the big killer.
So now the question is, I'm gonna guess
Nipping out of the first Oblivion.
the best. I love this finish. I love it.
Sky and immediately pouncing again.
Liv was not doing that.
Like I say, I think that was attempt number 4, but finally it connects. Oblivion wins the gold for Morgan.
An insane matchup to kick off SummerSlam Saturday.
So it's Grayson will give you a title between back and NXT. Probably. They can give that, not like you really have much of credibility.
Respect Liv Morgan, the women's
Oh, let's just leave it. Well. That's that. We don't even get, like, there's no shot. They Liv just left. Yeah, like I said, no.
The Usos and Jacob. 6-man tag team matchup. Up next on SummerSlam.
Okay, it's the six-man tag. Jacob looks like he wants to straight kill Jey Uso. I think if Jacob had given the order, he wouldn't even hesitate. I think that's the first one he wouldn't hesitate on. they'd be like, hey, you get to kill, just fucking choke out Jay. You wouldn't hesitate for a minute. Nick Aldis, I don't know. Like, actually, I don't know. Could be any, like, literally could be anything. It's, no. Is it good? No. So, what was his? So it's Solo, Royce Keys, and LA Knight versus the Usos and Jacob Fatu. That's next. I almost somehow forgot who was in the match. Is that the next pit? There's no way they got that long. Who do you think wins? Bloodline. I think Bloodline wins. I think Bloodline wins. As much as I love the team of Solo, LA and Royce Keys, like the way Solo and them have been done, I don't see a scenario where they're gonna have the Bloodline lose. Unless Jimmy's getting pinned, obviously, because apparently that's just his role in the group now. I do hope they keep Solo as a babyface, because that's working for me, because it's really, that's fun. I didn't predict, I forgot to predict. I would have been 1 out of 6, because I was going to go with Liv, but we'll say I'm 1 out of 6, because I would have gone Liv, because I could not see. So, okay, let's make up, so it's Bloodline. Gunther beats Nick Aldis. Fatal Influence beats Bellas and Paige. What other matches are there? Oh, Punk beats Cody. Oba beats Brock. Those are the 5. I somehow have to remember that. It'd be insane if Nick... Look, I love Nick Aldis, okay? I'm a Nick Aldis guy. I've said that clearly. But, Nick Aldis is not beating Gunther. Gunther is too protected. Okay. Okay. This one I know. I got the Bloodline in the next one. So you don't need to remind me of that one. That one I'll remember clear as day. However, I also will say I'm okay being wrong for the next match, the 6-man. No one. Adam Pearce is never going to have a match. I assure you, Adam Pearce is never going to have a competitive match. If Adam Pearce ever has a match, he's dying. Like, it's death. Because they don't treat him as, like, he's not a threat to anyone. I don't think Adam Pearce will ever have a match. I will stick by that statement. I'm such about like, how fucking long is this damn ads, man? I just ordered from these guys. She ordered from DoorDash. That's how I got my dinner.
He's Wade Barrett. Wade, what a matchup to kick off SummerSlam between Liv Morgan and Io Sky.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular, and you wouldn't expect any less from either of those. But that was the kind of match that in 25 years, people will still be raving about. You've got to say your best. Wade,
look. Wade, I know you have a job, dude, but come on, you can't even believe that. Holy shit, Mark Henry's smaller.
Mark Henry is here at SummerSlam. Speaking of Minnesota, how about Sean Waltman?
X-Pac!
is in the house.
Who's...
Dangerous Dan Spivey is here.
Dan Spivey again? You dragged that carcass out again?
And the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, the Hall of Fame.
X-Pac didn't even leave his seat. He's like, ah, screw that, I ain't leaving.
You know, LJ and WWE Superstar action figures are back and better than ever, bringing the unmistakable.
Yep, X-Pac is here. Mark Henry, really small Mark Henry's here.
Target in early 2027 and features
Jimmy Hart.
Brother Love, WWE
Brother Love?
Iron Sheik, and a special Ichiban Hulk Hogan figure. Plus,
There's a Brother Love? Oh, man.
the Hitman Hart and Jim
Oh,
and a must-have
if I had money. Oh, I'd totally buy a Brother Love figure. You have no idea.
Foundation 2-pack now at Target.com.
That'd be insane.
Well, folks, tonight's specialty camera is
Just because you need legends, you need to show some people in the crowd, that's it. That's all they're here for, no other reason. Just to show people in the crowd. That's it.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System.
What the fuck is this?
Multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Citizens are advised to stay indoors as emergency services assess the scale of impacted areas.
What the fuck is this?
Stand by and await further instructions.
Oh! It's a stupid ad! That's tomorrow! Seth and Roman is tomorrow! What is going on? Who has a stupid entrance involving these guys? You poor bastards! You poor bastards! Jacob Fatu is gonna ruin this whole set. Jacob Fatu is gonna ruin the entire set, I assure you that. It's just an ad for Gears of War, whatever the fuck. I generally don't even remember what the fuck the name is. Gears of War Transfer E-Day, whatever the fuck it is. Oh yeah, no, for sure, Roman beats Seth. Yeah, no, Roman's beating Seth. I had to break that anyone. 2! They're my man, that's Samoan werewolf! I smell it. No, I think Joe might. If Joe ever returns, it just won't be a wrestler. I don't think he ever returns as a wrestler. What am I watching? What the fuck did what did I turn back to? I checked the chat, come back, and Fatu and Jay are doing some weird janky-ass dance move. What is going on?
The following is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, and their tag team partner, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
if that isn't an intimidating sight.
Jacob Fatu is. That's the only thing intimidating about anything there.
The heavy
The Usos aren't intimidating.
Roman
Never will be.
who I guarantee you, with his match tomorrow night versus Seth Rollins
My dad says WWE is real. I don't know, it's inside. I think it was on the Heat. Yeah.
The bloodline will get along well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor. But will this team get along?
Yeah, glad they moved that shit.
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. It is his first match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Spoke to Royce earlier.
Tomorrow could be. You never know what it'll be, though. I can't say for sure it will be.
20 years wishing and getting ready for.
Yeah, and nerves tend to get to a lot of superstars. I don't see that with Keys tonight. He is a take no prisoners, no nonsense vet.
Here comes the star of the show. Solo Dolo Sikoa! Here comes Solo Dolo Sikoa, baby!
Solo Sikoa accomplished last year at SummerSlam when he beat Jacob Fatu inside a steel cage. That is what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa is double tough, and let's not forget that the fact that Solo Sikoa is the one man in the family
Jesus.
who refused to rejoin the bloodline.
Here comes the megastar! Whoa, 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 whoa. AJ says he has permission. He gave himself permission for one comeback. He has said it. He's allowed one comeback. It'll probably be the team with his son. Guys, why are you I love that they're calling it a vortex.
This man, LA Knight, won the United States Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam.
Let's fight, boys!
Oh, and wait a minute, wasted a little time to get this match.
We're fighting!
And this is going to be a chaotic brawl.
Yeah, it was never going to be a friendly sporting affair. It's about who can get up first on their opponents and put them away.
LA Knight, though, would go on to lose the United States Championship back at WrestleMania to one Jacob Fatu.
Let's not forget that LA Knight was actually tagging with the bloodline just this WrestleMania a few months back against the Vision.
Yeah, before they were really formed into this bloodline once again, I would say.
Certainly, waters have got a little murkier with the bloodline.
It's all hell chaos right now.
Over the top and taking out Keys and Knight, and now Solo Sikoa coming up from main event Jey Uso, and now Jey Uso with a right hand as well, and Jey Uso and his younger brother, Solo Sikoa, going at it right now in the matchup. The Usos have a spectacular record, Wade, at SummerSlam. Jey 5-1 in his career. Jimmy Uso's never lost a match.
I love Solo!
With a big run.
I love this guy!
Of all time, with one of the winningest records of all time.
No, what? Give this guy! Give! Oh my god, Solo's the best!
And Solo Sikoa has really come out of his shell, hasn't he?
Solo's the best!
Respect for high achieving.
Solo's! Gives. Nope, Solo's the best. I don't care what it.
The man who
Solo's the best. I don't care.
the bloodline after losing to Roman Reigns back in match in Italy. And now Solo with a Samoan drop to Fatu.
This is bloodline.
And look at Jacob. Jacob just sat right back up. Solo Sikoa doesn't realize that Fatu's back on his feet. Now he does.
A little too cocky there. This is former bloodline enforcer
Samoan
versus current bloodline enforcer. And right now the current.
After redoing it, went to its own thing. I had to do something quickly.
And look at Jacob. Jacob just sat right back up. Solo Sikoa doesn't realize that Fatu's back on his feet. Now he does. Beat it into him.
So I think that's really interesting. Fatu and the Usos.
Yeah, Solo's become the best part of the thing. I don't care what anyone says.
Bring Solo back to the family. They failed at that. Now let's say they fail again tonight.
Don't, because if you bring Solo back to the family, I feel like at this point he's just. It's a backward step.
Jey Uso. Hey, listen, for Solo Sikoa, he went out on a limb, practically begging LA Knight and Royce Keys to join forces to finally end the bloodline once and for all. And you gotta wonder if Royce Keys and LA Knight, for that matter, actually trust Solo Sikoa. I've talked about this at length on Monday Night Raw. LA Knight and this paranoia that has kicked in surrounding this years-long battle against the bloodline.
Is it really paranoia if it is years-long issues that have scuppered his chances of winning gold numerous times? Maybe it's not so much paranoia, it's just reality.
Well, did you ever think you'd see the day that and a cheap shot headbutt. You ever think you'd see the day when LA Knight was teamed with Solo Sikoa?
No, I never thought I would see that happen, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for the duration of this matchup, so I get it. All these guys, Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and indeed...
Who do you think wins tomorrow? Hey, let's worry about win. There's like 7 matches, man. I can't fucking...
Domination of the industry happens once again.
Jacob Fatu was brought into WWE by that man that he's beating the hell out of right now, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu going to back it on him. Shades of the late, great Umaga. Fatu trash-talking Keys and Knight as well. Covered by Jacob, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Sikoa.
Smack talk aplenty. Jacob Fatu is a man who is simply uncontrollable as we take another look at that running hip attack right to the cranium.
That's not, no, that's not in my prediction. I picked Fatal Influence doing that one. That's probably me being too hopeful on WWE, to be honest, though, but that's who I'm picking.
That slight little maneuver to the corner has allowed Solo Sikoa to try to fight back in this match. And Jacob
Double down!
Both men down in the middle of the ring.
Come on, Solo!
This tag in the worst way. The monster Royce Keys on the outside looks fresh as a daisy. And you know he wants into this firefight.
Jacob will make the tag, and Solo Sikoa.
Oh my god, how many times is Jimmy gonna have to deal with Royce Keys? Even a 6-man tag, when Royce Keys enters, it's immediately Jimmy getting beaten up.
What a frame Royce Keys has, and he's using it to full effect. Big Jim now in a world of hurt.
I think his finisher is either an elbow drop off the top or a cloverleaf. It's one of the two. Because it was, I don't know which one he goes with more. But I think it's one of those two.
He's showing off here. Oh, world's strongest slam delivered.
Right in front of Mark Henry looking on too. He must be impressed.
And now
get your ass down!
Ultimate spine buster just flattening Jey Uso.
Ha!
Now Royce Keys,
Ha!
southpaw, unloaded
Ha!
with the left hand. Keys blasting Jacob off the apron.
So I think in this match, the Bloodline are the heels. I don't know, I think in this match, the Bloodline are the heels. In this match, at least.
And that chaos in tag action is something that Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso especially are highly accustomed to. Thriving in that fog.
Keys had things going his way after that spine buster, but an interference and a distraction has allowed Jimmy Uso to take control.
Oh, he's got 5 bodies.
Oh, I've watched it.
Keys back to his feet rapidly.
I've watched it.
Big man gonna climb
Oh, I've watched it.
second rope.
I didn't skip it. I watched it.
Keys have in mind here.
What the hell? Oh no, Jimmy. Oh no, Jimmy. Jimmy!
Angles, and I would not want to be Jimmy
shift his balance.
Oh, God, he's fucking up. Oh, no. Royce, your pay-per-view, son!
Royce Keys can.
Oh, he can.
Oh, my God!
Avalanche slam.
Royce, my man, you are fucking close to having a bit. Oh, no, Royce.
So much taken out of Keys already. Just cannot make that cover on Big Jim Uso, who may
Tag in LA, get this match out of here, because this has gone off the rails. This match just gone straight off the fucking rails.
And now LA
Royce Keys just screwed up everything.
make a tag.
Jay almost fucking slipped into the. What is going on in this match?
Knight going to work on Jey Uso. Reversal, Jey sent into the ropes. LA Knight now. Scoop slam, LA Knight.
LA Knight simply enjoying this a little too much.
What the hell is going on? It's just. Gears of War has fucked up this entire damn match. They just been.
This is Kavorka.
And a big boot right to the face of Jacob Fatu. LA Knight has been waiting.
BF, no.
BFT. Jey Uso with a
Oh, Jay with a shitty spear! A shitty spear! A shitty spear! No!
Oh, I was going to say Roman Reigns would have been proud of that one from Jey Uso, but that kick out means there's too much left in the tank of the megastar, not letting this one slip between his hands.
capacity crowd here tonight, US Bank Stadium, Minnesota. Six-man tag team action. LA Knight off the spear. In trouble in the center of the ring is Jey Uso now. Heads up toward the top rope. LA Knight back to his feet. Great agility by Knight. Superplex.
There's that megaplex, but
And look out, Jimmy Uso with an Uso splash.
a referee losing control here. We got
Spinning solo!
With a spinning solo.
Yeah!
Jacob Fatu.
Jumping DDT!
Solo with the impaler DDT.
Uh-oh.
Turn around, Jacob, your old buddy. Your old running buddy. Royce Keys.
Spine Buster!
And now the fight spills.
My man, now wait till after this match I'll answer that one, because I have to think on that. Anyways.
To stay away from a physical confrontation with his longtime friend, Jacob Fatu.
Uh-oh, this looks bleak.
Fatu now looks down.
Oh my god!
Royce Keys with a slam into the timekeeper's area.
Converted that into a power slam at the last moment, and both men there may be completely wiped out of this one.
And meanwhile, LA Knight from behind.
Roll up!
Jey Uso looking to put him away. Knight in a kick out of two. LA Knight misses wildly. Jey Uso with another.
Spear!
Another spear by Jey. Tag made. Jimmy's going up top.
Sticking with the double whammy, the Uso special.
Uso splash. Cover by Jey.
1, 2, no! Alan kicks out again!
There's a tingling in the loins of the megastar that just about allowed him to kick out, much to the shock of the Usos. What the hell do we have to do tonight to put megastars away?
And they cannot understand the referee Daryl Sharma with the count there. The Usos thought it was 3.
I mean, it was a double bullseye from the Uso. That was perfection, and that historically has always worked.
And now Jey Uso is the legal.
They're looking for the 1D!
For it. The Usos are calling for the 1D, the one and done, but Solo.
Sword spike!
Jey doesn't realize what happened. Now he does. LA Knight.
BFT!
Force trauma.
1, 2, Alan Knight, Solo and Royce win! Damn! Solo paid off in the end!
Wayne, what does this mean for Knight, Sikoa, and Royce Keys?
I mean, that is a highly effective trio, and I don't know what
Solo Nolo gets it down again!
up with these three, but damn, it worked like a treat. The Spirit thought for the bloodline, they are going to have to go back to Roman Reigns, the OTC, and explain why they failed here tonight at SummerSlam. Well, this is the moment Royce Keys averted disaster with that
We gonna get back to I was I just wanted to wait till this match is over. So okay, let's see. Five currently. So Stephanie McCurr, Io. This is in no order. I'm not putting this in order. So these are just 5 women I love. Stephanie McCurr, Io Sky, Chelsea Green, Zarya.
Meanwhile, in the ringway, Solo Sikoa is telling LA Knight, I told you so. I told you we needed to bring forces, to join forces to bring the bloodline down.
It's definitely a baby face. What do we name? Top 5 women's wrestlers currently. So Stephanie, Zarya, Io, Chelsea. I'm trying to think of a 5th. Who's 5th woman I like? Yeah, we can put her on there, why not? We'll put Soul on there, why not? But yeah, Zarya, I love Zarya. I love Zarya.
The career killer, the ring.
Oh, is this what's next? Gunther and Nick Aldis! You're just putting all my favorites in them. 6-woman tag is gonna be the one I care about the least, which sucks. Yeah, you gotta wait for that. So this one I have Gunther. So right now I'm 1-6. No, this is just a replay thing of.
The sway of the corn. The crack.
They're just doing ads right now and shit. So Aldis isn't coming out yet. We're in ads.
This is MLB, A Field of Dreams, live on Netflix. On August 13th, the Philadelphia Phillies face off against the Minnesota Twins. The field is calling. MLB, A Field of Dreams.
No, but there's some I feel like I don't know why we.
Alberta, this August, the WWE Summer Tour returns with 2 unforgettable nights. It all starts in Edmonton, with both brands under the same roof. Then, to cap it all off, WWE heads to Calgary the very next night. WWE takes over Alberta this summer. Edmonton, August 22nd, and Calgary, August 23rd. Tickets and VIP packages on sale now.
What do you think of Cody versus Randy at Mania? I think Cody was the right one. I disagree. However, I also think they're gonna run that feud back. I think that's what Randy's doing when he returns. I think Randy's going after Cody again. Because I think Triple H will want to run that match back and will want to do that feud right without a certain celebrity forcible inserted. Because that is what happened. They had to deal with a stupid celebrity being forcibly inserted. I think because Randy was hurt, though, at least that's what everyone says except Randy, it made sense why they kept on Cody. But I think Randy should have gone that. I wanted Randy to win, because despite the fact I love Randy as a heel. And Cody as a babyface has run dry, in my opinion. I do love the report, though, that apparently they're just waiting for Cody to say he wants to turn heel. WWE apparently has a thing where the moment Cody says he wants to turn heel, they know what the fuck they're doing. So, which is kind of crazy. Like, think about how good they know you're gonna be as a heel when they are ready to go turn you heel the moment you say so. Like, that's insane. I don't care about the snapshots from years back. That's my problem. This is my problem right now. This is just snapshots from years back. Now we're looking at takeover. God damn, get to the match, y'all! I will admit, this is huge. Why was this for Chamber?
Hey, WWE in partnership with
Jesus Christ. Any other commercial, anything else you'd like to promote?
Thank you for being a fan. The General, they give you a break on your car insurance.
Oh my God, that would be terrifying if that thing walked up to me. If that thing walked up to me, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be taking them out. That thing might get speared through that barricade. Here comes the ring general! I just realized something. AK, are you still here? Can you like anyone in this match? Are you even allowed to? Are you even allowed to like anyone in this match? I think Gunther wins, but I do think, I'm rooting for Mickey James. Fair enough. Fair enough.
The career killer. The man who has ended the careers of Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles.
Yeah, Gunther wins this, but I think I just want Nick to have a great showing.
In-ring career of Nick Aldis.
So Gunther is a dominant wrestler, and he feels in his mind like the system has held him back. On the face of that system is Nick Aldis.
Yeah, a leave of absence, his SmackDown general manager.
Here he comes! The national treasure! Nick Aldis! Come on, Nick! What's a fun? That's a fucking callback to as Magnus. Damn.
I'll get to that in a second, Michael Cole, but please, this is Nick Aldis making his WWE in-ring debut at SummerSlam to the biblical tunes of Oasis. It's every Englishman's dream. Congratulations, Nick.
I just...
Calling a match for it, Michael Cole.
I've never heard your voice go that high.
He is coming out to an Oasis song. That's crazy.
Talk about the torturous pressure that is on him tonight. He was extremely emotional.
Oh, in England, this thing would have erupted. Oh, Nick would have gotten one of the loudest reactions just for this entrance alone. Come on. Nick looks like... Look at Nick Aldis. That is a specimen of a man.
Ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE World title. He would beat the likes of Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy in his career. But tonight, Aldis with an uphill climb against Gunther.
Come on, Nick. I know Gunther's gonna win, but I can cheer for you still.
Stepping in the ring, this is a world champion level competitor, but I will add the fact that 3 years out of the ring and immediately stepping in.
I don't... Well, okay, so the difference, I think, is that Nick is gonna be on... Like, Nick's on the gym for the main roster show. Like, Ray's not wrestling in AAA. I think that's the only... Like, he can't wrestle and be GM of SmackDown. I think he has to only do one.
On the planet today. If you're Aldis, what do you need to do to pull off a miracle?
Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. When I started out with Nick Aldis back in 2004, had my first ever in-ring match with Nick in a pub in front of 10 people. These are boyhood dreams that are coming true for Nick Aldis, but if he's not careful, this rapidly will descend into a...
Yeah, because, like, Ray's wrestling on Raw, but GM of AAA. It's like it's different than Nick was GM of SmackDown and wrestling on SmackDown. I think that you can only end that with heel authority figure.
Stepping into the ring with this duration of break, these
Come on, Aldis.
It's almost like me stepping back in the ring. I would never think to do it because, quite simply, I think it's mission impossible. But hats off to this start from Aldis.
And Gunther now are going to prematurely
Hiya!
unannounced here. What do you think of Aldis so far?
Well, it's more Gunther I'm focused on. I think Gunther is taking Nick Aldis very lightly. He doesn't want to make a fool of himself, and Gunther needs to be careful here because clearly, physically at least, Nick Aldis absolutely looks the part and more.
Well, Gunther forced this, right? He went after Nick Aldis on a number of occasions, believes that Aldis was costing him a number of opportunities at the WWE Championship. Aldis had to be a man. He had to finally defend himself. Whether you agree with his actions or not, Aldis had to stand up for himself at some point.
Yeah, I did not agree with Nick interfering in the matchup at Saturday Night's main event a couple of weeks ago, but pop that to one side. You are in the hole now, Nick Aldis. And you have to be very careful that the fun doesn't end once that bell rings, and this could descend very quickly into a massive humiliation to the...
Oh! Oh, Jesus! Yeah, you just lit a fire on the Nick now!
1992 SummerSlam, Wembley Stadium in London, was the turning point in his life when he watched Bret Hart and British Bulldog do battle. In fact, Bret Hart became his idol. Bret sent him a text this week.
Holy shit!
And now the power of all this...
Look at this man!
All this into the cover.
1, 2...
Kicks out at 2.
Oh, what a start here from Nick Aldis.
And Aldis now looking for the King's Lynn Cloverleaf.
King's Lynn, the town in England that Nick comes from, in Norfolk. Didn't quite get it. Oh, God, that was nasty.
Yeah, if it was somewhere else.
Aldis to the floor and stop that little flurry by Aldis.
Heavy landing by Nick Aldis there. Gunther taking all of his frustrations out on the chest of Nick Aldis. One shot per transgression, and this could turn into a bloodbath.
Nick Aldis said that this matchup here tonight with Gunther, he looks at Gunther as a man who is representing opportunities that he didn't get in his career. Said Gunther had a lot of people in his
into the pink post.
Not as he's driven face first into the ring post.
Oh, Mickey's actually here! Oh, shit!
Gunther now.
I didn't even know Mickey was at the show!
Nick Aldis' wife, the legendary Mickey James.
I didn't even know Mickey was here!
Looking on here at ringside.
Yeah, and again, that plays into the emotion.
That's actually funny, you made that joke. I didn't even know Mickey was at the show.
Watching you getting beaten down by the ring general, but wait up.
And again, looking for that clover leaf, and Gunther has another counter.
Well, that's clearly the mission for Nick Aldis. Slap on that clover leaf. That is his pathway to victory, at least in the mind of Nick Aldis. But trying to put it on a technical wizard like Gunther may be very, very difficult.
You know, Wade, we mentioned Nick Aldis not having a match in nearly 3 years. As you just take a look at this shot.
Oh, it's the ripples across the chest of Aldis. That tells its own story, even without sound, and that will completely knock the wind out of anybody.
Oh!
But again, it's one thing to be in ring shape, right? Haven't competed in nearly 3 years. But then when you put all this pressure and stress on top of that, well,
Aldis clearly has the size and power to match Gunther, but with that enforced layoff from the ring, does he have the endurance and does he have the willpower to battle through the shots Gunther is giving him on this evidence? The answer is yes.
Aldis with some rights and then some chops. Whipped into the corner by Gunther, and it drops Aldis to his knees.
And I'll tell you right now, getting back in the ring at this level, no warm-up matches whatsoever, no matches against lesser goals to make sure your ring shot may have been about
Sparring partners, right?
Say that again?
Sparring partners.
It's not sparring partners, but even in training is one thing. Doing game speed in front of a live paying audience, in front of TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
And you're in the ring against a man who's a two-time world champion. He won the world title from Damian Priest here at SummerSlam 2 years ago. Aldis whipping Gunther into the corner now. And now Nick Aldis.
Backbreaker!
Knee right to the spine. And Aldis showing some signs of life. And again, looking to lock in the King's Lynn Cloverleaf. That's a mouthful.
Oh, he's over the sleeper!
Sleeper from Gunther.
Oh, this could be good night right now. This is usually the kiss of death. When Gunther gets this locked in and rapidly now Aldis is fading.
Yeah, ask AJ Styles and John Cena all about this. Aldis down to one knee. Gunther, the ring general, the career killer.
Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick!
Nick's starting to get overwhelmed at this point. The referee taking a very close look, but Nick not ready to give it up quite yet.
Nick trying to make it to the ropes.
Oh!
Gunther head first into the top turnbuckle. And Aldis now with a little bit of an opportunity. The fans are on their feet. Aldis feeding off this crowd. And
clothesline!
Stops him in his tracks.
It's just a game-wrecking move. I don't care how big and tough you are. One shot, wow.
Oh!
Right hand will stop Gunther from making it to the top rope. And now, what does Nick Aldis have in mind?
Well, Nick's happy to fight this one out in the trenches.
Superplex!
And Nick's got a chance. The official Dan Engler checking out both men.
Take another look at this back and forth action. Just a decleating clothesline there from the ring general, but replied with this superplex from Nick Aldis, and both men wiped out.
Do you still have a chance from the crowd here in Minnesota, directed to Aldis?
I mean, this has been stunning from Aldis.
Oh!
And Aldis now taking...
This is what happens when you're a wrestler. It don't matter how long you've been out, you can go.
Gunther now with chops, trying to drive Aldis back to the ropes. Nick Aldis trying to show signs of life. Off the ropes now.
Oh!
Dropping Gunther again. Nick Aldis fighting back.
Nick has the... Oh, just what I was about to say. Has the momentum snatched right back by the ring general.
And all this, and outwitted
Oh!
there. Gunther back to his feet. Aldis as well. Lifting Gunther up.
Running power slam!
Running power slam. Hooks both legs.
No!
Yeah, Englishmen of a certain generation love that move more than any thanks, as you said, to Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, main eventer of SummerSlam 92, winning the
What a match!
championship.
As I mentioned,
What a showing by Nick.
Nick Aldis believes he wanted to be a professional wrestler.
This has just been stunning from Nick Aldis, now scaling the heights and could put this one away.
Aldis top rope, nobody home. Gunther ducked underneath. Aldis back to his feet. Gunther
Oh!
big boot. Aldis now with an opportunity, right to the leg. Can he soften it up for the cloverleaf?
Nick looks as good as
Nick
Nick.
good driver bite. Nick Aldis, a version of it anyway, didn't get all of it as he delivered the slam to Gunther. And now Aldis going to head up to the top rope now. And struggling a bit, you would expect that in this high-stakes match.
Elbow drop!
At the top, shades of the Aldis of old.
And what a bullseye, and Gunther's in big trouble here. Nick Aldis may be about to pull off a miracle at SummerSlam.
How much does Nick have left? Can he dig down deep and put the ring general away?
Another one in the back!
Gunther, who's now writhing in pain.
Oh, this is the one thing Gunther did not envision happening here.
And here it comes. King's Lynn.
He's got the cloverleaf in! He's got the cloverleaf in! The cloverleaf is in!
Gunther's in trouble. Gunther has nowhere to go. Can Aldis pull off a miracle?
Oh, sends him to the leg and it's turned it over.
And now Gunther, look at his face. Gunther may tap. Gunther may tap. How embarrassing this would be for the career killer.
Complete humiliation.
Oh!
Oh, tantalizingly close for Nick Aldis to pull off the biggest shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's still there for the taking, Aldis.
Nick Aldis understands this.
What a showing here!
His opportunity for one of the biggest upsets in WWE history.
And
Gunther, though, will send Aldis into the turnbuckle.
we're done.
The sleeper in now. Nice. Aldis turns it into a sleeper of his own. Gunther, though, creates separation off a suplex. And now Gunther up.
Powerbomb!
Powerbomb. Stacks him up. Aldis still in it. Kick out at two. Gunther again.
It's gonna be it. We're reaching the final moment of this match.
Callous side of Gunther, sleeper lock back in goal.
Yeah, the legs wrapped around the body of Nick Aldis. Gunther saying tap. Tap out, Nick. End this. Aldis flailing away. Nowhere to go. Wrapped up by this constrictor in the middle of the ring.
Come on, Nick! And come on, Nick!
Nick Aldis trying to fight back to a vertical base, and he does. Aldis trying to create space. And again wrestled back to the mat by Gunther. Does Aldis have anything left? And Nick Aldis has to tap out.
Here is your winner by submission, the Ring General, Gunther.
You have to wonder if the career killer killed another career here tonight. But what a performance by Nick Aldis.
Well, the face of Gunther really says it all. Gunther thought this was going to be a walk in the park, an exercise in humiliating his sometime GM, Nick Aldis.
He just said that was a lot harder than I expected.
A fight for his life for the ring general, and one he only just won. Hats off to you, Nick Aldis.
Once again, Gunther survives here tonight.
Take another look back at some of this action. This was the moment. Nick Aldis.
Great showing by Nick.
Sleeper of his own, but fighting out with a Saito suplex before dragging
Yeah.
Aldis.
I got two.
Powerbomb, and surely this had to be game over, but high stack pin, and somehow Nick Aldis digging deep enough and immediately back in the clutches of the ring general and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in, and after a magnificent fight and effort from Nick Aldis, the seemingly inevitable happened. The
Aldis has absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about here tonight.
I told you Mickey was here!
Of course, the legendary Mickey James, his beautiful wife.
Why is the ref look confused at what's going on?
Nick Aldis longed for this moment. He longed for this opportunity. He said, I'm not a victim. Success came to me early, and I wasn't ready for the spot, and I wasn't ready for WWE. He said he finally got an opportunity to come here and run Friday Night SmackDown as its general manager. And now a lifelong dream has come true for Nick Aldis to be able to compete inside a ring in WWE.
The wait is over, and Club WWE is live now. Start earning rewards, check out your exclusive member benefits, and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on being the first to experience the epicenter of fandom.
I'm good.
This is Club WWE.
Yeah, I don't know what the future holds for Nick now. But that was a good showing. No doubt.
Hey, we got plenty more of SummerSlam Saturday right around the corner.
Yeah, we got three matches left. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh. It'll be interesting to see what else happens here. So we got the 6-woman tag, Cody and Punk, and the Hell in a Cell. My also curiosity is how does that happen? What does, like, what's the follow-up on that with Gunther and that? And Nick? If he is back as GM, right? Like, is he just, are they just fine now? They're just cordial now? That's what makes, Because it's very rare, I remember, where a superstar, where, like, a face wrestler takes on a heel authority, like a heel wrestler. Oh, a face GM takes on a heel wrestler. I can't really usually recall, like, often times where that's happened. Because it could end as it being a fine. Which would be very odd. But, or it could be something where Gunther just consistently holds that over Nick. Like Nick, he always brings it up. Thanks, phone, for just playing random shit on it while I'm old checking shit. I don't care about the snapshots. Oh, I just saw fucking busted open, guys. Bubba, LaGreca, and I think Dreamer.
Hey, you guys are the only celebrities here tonight. We've got a lot in the house, including the UFC lightweight fighter, none other than Michael Chandler. Said he was a big Michael Cole fan earlier. Liar, he said that. How about Zach Brown, the musician, of course, his designer wife, Kendra Scott, enjoying the show here tonight. And our crew from Busted Open Radio.
Who the fuck's the other guy? Kiss asses. Kiss asses. Absolute kiss asses. Lost all respect for all of them. Not gonna lie. Lost all respect for Busted Open Radio. Can't you and Nikki just come out together? I don't want to sound like a dick, but can't Nikki and Brie just come out together? They are the... Okay. Everyone has to enter separately for some weird reason. Well, I swear to God, wasn't that just the Bella's theme song? Like, is that now just only for Nikki? I love how I spoke to the camera and they had my shit. So I have fatal influence for in this. I think I'm wrong. Now that I think about it. I'm gonna regret that one. I'm not taking it back. I'm gonna stick by my predictions. But, I think I got this wrong.
It's all blended together. Everyone has a checker look for Brie, flames and chains for Paige, and their names on the back of their gear for Nikki Bella.
And that's not all they told you, was it, Michael Cole? They also told you to stay well away from them, you big creep. But I will agree that their gear looks immense.
I think that who'll win? Paige and him? Yeah, no, like,
You and I should coordinate like that. Nikki Bella returning to action.
fatal flatulence! What a diss! Oh, someone called them that!
And their opponents, Tracy Jane and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Lady Reed and Fallon Henley. Fatal.
I just think we gotta have some new stars win, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have...
Friday night SmackDown by Steve.
Oh, I love this trio since inception. Miladies of Fatal Influence, completely dominant for a couple of years in NXT and have seamlessly added to the SmackDown roster.
Oh my god, you don't have the great...
Control of
Don't have the good camera changing ability that they do in...
gold a couple of weeks ago from two of their opponents tonight, Brie Bella and Paige.
There used to be way better camera transition for Fatal Influence entrance. NXT's got it figured out.
Yeah, these are just the true.
That's what I'm saying. There used to be a brilliant thing. You'd go perfect. You'd cover the camera to go perfectly into one camera shot, and then you'd go into that. And figured it all up. You had one job, and you figured it all up.
Matchup. I want to thank my guys back in Stamford, Connecticut. John Chick, Greg Miller, providing all the stats for this great SummerSlam weekend.
Oh, you got Stanford. You got Stanford stat guys. Wait. Oh no, wait, Michael.
Methodology of Fatal Influence.
Michael has Stanford stat guys. Who'd have known?
And indeed, on SmackDown has been the numbers game, the 3-on-1, the 3-on-2 situations. Now, the return of Nikki Bella has completely neutralized that. Can they get the job done when the
Come on, fella. Oh!
What a right hand by Fallon Henley, the former one-time NXT North American champion, NXT Tag Champ as well, and now the current Women's Tag Team Champion. In there against the Hall of Fame, Brie Bella, former Divas Champion in her own right, looking for her first win ever at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we got a bit of twin magic back in action here.
Wait for whose first win ever? Breeze?
Heavy early.
And now the yes kicks being delivered.
Well, fucking Fatal Influence. Because it's his first SummerSlam, so I feel like, yeah, obviously. If it's Bree's first win ever, that's hilarious.
To see how Nikki Bella fares when she makes it into this matchup. Went for the cheap shots. Paige and Nikki drop off the apron.
Got some cheap shots on their own. You come at us, you better not miss. You miss and you get your face planted straight in those steel steps.
And Paige now. That running cross body taking out Laney Reed. JC Jane goes down thanks to Nikki Bella. In action back in the ring. Brie and Fallon Henley.
This is not going well for Fatal Influence. Need y'all get your shit together. Get your shit together, Fatal Influence. Thank God! There you go, Jason. Thank you. Like that. What did you...
Laney Reed continues the assault now on Brie Bella.
Oh!
Into the steel steps.
Oh, that was so ugly, and I heard Brie just screaming right there, all behind the referee's back. As underhanded as you like.
Cannonball into the steps.
Into Brie in the corner. That may effectively make this a 3-on-2 match.
Yeah, JC, you tell them.
Highly advise all of the women of the locker room to keep well clear of Fatal Influence. These ladies are vicious.
Indeed they are.
Talking a bit too much trash for liking. My like it, okay? You in Minnesota. You gotta get your shit together. Oh, Senton. 1, 2, no.
Yeah, she's in a really, really bad way now, and it's not going to get any easier now they're in there with that leader of Fatal Influence, Jacy Jane, who has so much confidence and assuredness despite being such a new member here on the main roster.
And here's a woman that I'm so impressed with. She's only been in the wrestling ring for a couple of years. Lainey Reid, former record-breaking track athlete in Alabama.
1, 2.
And a kick-out former rodeo champion in her own right.
She's a former rodeo How do I not know that? How do I not know that about Lainey Reid?
Lainey Reid, I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them to a T, and executes it. This Fatal Influence trio is really cooking now.
And
oh!
Trying to fight out of the corner. Elbow well placed to Reid. And a shot to Paige as well. I should say to Jacy as well, as she needs to make a tag to Paige. And now
oh!
Reid. And Brie Bella with an opportunity to
no! Don't let them make the tag! Don't let him make the tag! Don't let... It's because she is a genius. Don't be paying attention to her!
Wanted Nikki Bella in the ring. Presumably a little ring rust after that injury, and they may not want her in right now. She's fresh, Lainey's down, and this is a pivotal moment.
And here comes Nikki Bella exploding out of the corner. Couple of clotheslines now to Lainey Reid. Nikki bounces Reid's face.
I'll tag the Nikki who's running around wild.
Whatsoever with Nikki Bella. Looks back to her Hall of Fame best.
And sends Fallon Henley into Jacy Jane.
Oh no! Oh, this isn't good. Guys, this isn't good. Nikki's cleaning house here. Bella Buster!
Here's the cover now by Nikki Bella and a kick out.
And this is the Nikki Bella we have been missing. A generational great who helped turn the women's division into what it is today.
Here we go.
And now the power of Nikki perhaps looking for the rack attack.
Oh!
She drops Reid. Goes into the corner to take out Jane.
So many distractions.
Oh! 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 Oh, Jesus!
A massive forearm smash to the jaw, Cole.
Yeah, Nikki Bella. Again.
Come on, Fallon. Fallon, save her, Fallon. Save her, Fallon. God damn it!
Paige catches her with a kick. And Paige now with a cannonball off the apron. Meanwhile, Nikki connecting. Here's the cover on Reid.
Jacy! Thank God. Come on, Jacy. Come on, Jacy. Is Brie injured?
Just complete dominance and cockiness, but do not take your eye off the Bellas.
Yeah, Brie with a right.
Is Brie actually hurt? Because Brie is really holding on to her shoulder.
Not quite sure what the Bellas are cooking up here.
There's a plan in hand. Can the plan be pulled off?
Uh-oh. Intercepted is Brie. They were going for a double team. Lainey Reid now with a slip underneath. Roll through now.
Oh, what a knee! What a knee!
To the other half of the tag team champions, Fallon Henley.
Will Reid receive that right to the
Is
Nikki Bella, and oh, we've seen this before, Cole.
No!
By the tag champs. Cover.
1, 2, damn it, Paige!
And that was game over, if not for Paige right there. It's a move they've used several times.
Guys, I think something's off with Brie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Fallon Henley right to the neck of Paige. And now Brie back into the ring.
Oh yeah, I think Brie's actually hurt.
Jacy Jane now. Sends Brie. No, Jane.
Oh no. Oh no, Brie. Oh no, Brie's actually hurt. Brie's actually hurt. I can tell from the way they're bumping around her.
There are bodies everywhere.
I can tell just from the way they're selling her.
And now Henley. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, what a collision. Both women down.
Yeah, both had the same idea. One big swinging shot connecting to two jaws.
Jacy Jane wanting to make a tag. And she does. Jacy Jane is legal.
Yeah, this match is right for the pickings right now, but Paige just about saving Nikki Bella and perhaps making a tag at the same time.
Yeah, she did up over the top. Sunset flip into a pinning combination. Shoulders down, kick out now by Jane. And Fallon Henley causing a distraction.
Too much left in the tank.
Yes!
JCJ
One!
into the cover.
Yes!
For the win.
Yes! Yeah, I think Bree's hurt, by the way, so holy shit, what a curse for the Bellas! What an actual curse! Is there a better definition of the word curse than them two? Nikki gets cleared, Bree gets hurt. Holy shit!
The future of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, this is the moment. JC Jane in the early goings took out Brie Bella. Well, this is when
Because like I said, if she's not hurt, holy crap, are they making her sound like she is? Because she's like... Because she's not taking bumps, she's keeping her arm like this. Like she's not using the arm. Wow! We're getting a heel turn. We're getting a heel turn. Someone's turning heel here. I fucking knew it! I knew they were turning heel! I fucking knew it! I knew they were turning heel! I fucking knew it! Oh my god, I just realized what this is gonna... Oh, this poor... I feel bad for Bree. She can't even really do anything. She can't even do anything. This is gonna be a singles feud.
What is this all about, Wade? Is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
you lose, then it has to be consequences, Cole. That is the Bellas match.
I don't think this is just about a loss tonight. This has to go deeper than that. These three women were as close as sisters. Paige bailed Brie out at WrestleMania. And now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
And the real Bellas are back.
Can I just say that was on the shit? Paige, I don't want to sound like a dick. I don't want to sound... Can you sell the finish a bit more? I don't think she meant to do it intentionally, but Jesus Christ! Could you not sell it a bit more? Because here's the thing, I just thought of the match they probably want to do, and then I...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're watching SummerSlam all over the world, including in Hamburg, Germany tonight, Dublin, Ireland. Imagine what that...
I knew once they stayed in the ring. But my first thought was like, how do you do... Because I thought they might, if they're gonna do a heel turn, I thought they might delay it just because Bree's fucked and hurt. But fair enough.
And in South America, Colombia enjoying SummerSlam.
I'm gonna guess they're gonna get Bree checked immediately, figure out what the state of that is.
The biggest spectacle in Lucha Libre transforms into an unforgettable two-night event.
This is Triple
Due to overwhelming demand, Night 1 live.
So, okay, at least, so that doesn't fuck up too much, because then it could just be Nikki and Paige. So it's not that bad. It doesn't, like, screw up the storyline that much, it just sucks for Bree. The only thing we can hope is that it's not serious. It's not, like, needs surgery type of serious. That's the only thing we can hope. Hey, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
received at MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss night one of this historic two-night event live in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Brie Bella.
Cody Rhodes on your left.
WWE title match time.
Champion CM Punk on your right. They meet for the undisputed WWE title live next.
WWE Championship time. I will admit, it's kind of crazy how cursed the Bellas are. Like that, they are cursed. They are Danhausen. Did Danhausen curse them at any point? Because they are cursed. I need to know if Danhausen ever cursed the Bellas, because if they didn't... Yeah, Fatal Influence 1. So I'm currently... I'm currently 3 out of 6. Out of the 4 matches. I've gotten 1 wrong.
Now it's officially here. The Never Seen 17 collection.
I've gotten 1 wrong.
During my farewell tour, I didn't have the opportunity to visit some of my favorite places. That's why...
You know what the problem is? The storyline reason for Nikki's heel turn isn't gonna make a damn bit of sense. Like, Nikki's explanation, just based off her walking up the ramp, makes 0 sense. None. That's the only problem. So, I don't know what their explanation gonna be, but if it's for what I think it's for, it's gonna make no sense. My man, I hate to break it to you, I don't think that's a terrible argument. Io won the tournament to get the opportunity. She very much deserved it. She won Queen of the Ring to get the opportunity. She earned the title opportunity. What do you mean? What more could she have done to deserve it? Jeez, I'd hate to know how someone has to win a title shot in your company you run. God damn. Okay, you've lost the... No, AJ, that's it. AJ, you're close to being in timeout for a statement like that. That's atrocious. They're just blatantly being mean now for no reason. You need to... That's just blatantly wrong. You have terrible... In fairness, you have terrible... Again, I would effectively say you're wrong. I think I can confidently say you're wrong. We encountered AJ to bring in a negativity into the thing. I think every time you show up, AJ, you just bring negativity into my chat. Can you say one positive chat, AJ? One positive. No negativity attached to it. No negativity to it. Can you say one positive message, chat, about something that's happened tonight that is not negative as hell.
How about the 40th annual Survivor Series coming to Dyke?
That's my challenge to you, AJ.
Home of the Houston Astros in Houston, Texas on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Tickets on sale this Friday, August 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central via Ticketmaster. Visit WWE.com/events now.
No, AJ. AJ brings in the negativity. My man is looks at this chat. He's shown in 3 chats and they are negative as all hell. Mr. AJ Warrior is negative as hell. That's why I threw the challenge out for him to say something positive about this show. One thing. AJ Warrior, I want you to say one positive chat about the show with no negativeness attached to it. That's my challenge to AJ Warrior. Let's see if he can. He might just run. No, AK, you're not. You're good, except for when good like the British show up and then you. But yeah, you're fine. You're not negative. You're not always negative. AJ Warrior is.
You're the American war hero.
Jesus Christ, Cody looks awful in that.
I've been tasked with finding the greatest fighters on Earth.
Where is my true opponent? Street Fighter only games October 16.
What the hell? He probably is just like that. What is going on? What weird ass? Is this a video package for the show? What is this? What am I watching? He probably. Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, this one makes a bit more sense. He's actually in the fucking movie, at least. But god damn. Wow, Cody. Wow, Cody, could you look any worse? Holy shit, Cody. You even got no pop. He just showed up and there's not one pop for him. That crowd must have been so confused. There was no reaction for so long with that. Get that off your head, Cody. He looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. There we go. Whoa! I have CM Punk for this match. AJ Warrior's probably losing his mind for this one.
Cody drawing inspiration from the character he'll play in Street Fighter.
AK, who do you got for this one?
Roman Reigns is also featured in the film, portraying Akuma. Street Fighter hitting theaters.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns ain't gonna have no stupid ass fucking Akuma looking thing with hanging on his head. I think he's stupid. I'm sorry, that helmet thing is really stupid. Oh, you're a fan of... Oh, Cody's acceptable to you. Do you even know how old Cody is? Cody's not as young as you think he is, my friend. Cody's 41. You know Cody's 41, right? Cody's not exactly a young lad. It's totally different. I put a lot of money on Cody. Oh, so you bet. Okay, that's the only reason. You're a weird guy who bets on wrestling, and for some stinking reason, now you bet on Cody, so his 40 years oldness is somehow acceptable because you have money in it. Got it. I got it. I figured you out. I think you're also going to be disappointed. Wells just walked out of his room. Why does Punk look old, like he's... It's actually very simple. He just does CM Punk's entrance. Yeah, see, I noticed that too. I did notice that he is walking like he's in pain. I'm not gonna lie, he is walking like he's in pain here. Probably that brawl on fucking yesterday had some effect on that. Looking miles, what do you see? Because of personality. I know your anger, I know your dream. I mean, well, that's factually incorrect. That is legitimately, factually incorrect.
The undisputed WWE champion, CM Punk.
Brock beat him. Last time he was at SummerSlam, he lost to Brock. They got into a brawl, and Cody like sweeped his legs out from under him onto the table, and like I said, I didn't think it'd be anything, but when you're out the age of Punk and Cody, any thing might lead to some pain. The reason Punk won is for the Chicago Heat. That's a good enough. No, I think that was I think that's why he won on that show. But I think, if I remember correctly, like USA Network and I want Punk on SmackDown.
This one's gonna be spicy.
I'm a smiling face on your TV.
Hints of a smirk or a smile between them.
My man, I hate to break this to you. You have not seen heel Cody. I don't think you have seen heel Cody. If Cody commits to being a heel, oh, he's fucking phenomenal. It's the same with Punk. You give Punk a lap, if Punk goes full heel, he's phenomenal. Both of them are, as heels.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And his
On top, outside of WWE. AEW. Ring of Honor, New Japan.
Introducing first, the challenger from Atlanta.
My man, have you ever seen who he has on a podcast? He has heels on his podcast. Him and Gunther just chit-chatted up as they're in the middle of a fucking feud. What do you mean he's a different... My man, it's not that deep. I hate to break it to you. My man, they will literally be doing a fucking... WWE Unreal thing at this point would be just about how great the heel turn was. They don't care in that respect. All I'm saying is this. WWE has, apparently according to reports, all Cody needs to do is say the word of one to turn heel, and they will turn him heel. They, everything I've gathered, they are just waiting for Cody to say the word. That's all he needs to do. It's his choice.
Cody Rhodes battling it out for the undisputed WWE Championship. Careers have paralleled one another in many ways.
I don't think anyone turns heel tonight. Neither of these two are turning. Because if one of these two were turning heel, it'd be main event. Neither of these two are turning heel tonight.
Cody Rhodes said, I need to beat you. I need to win the championship tonight.
Yeah, friendship or championship is a battle that friendship has rarely won in this industry, and once again, championship has taken precedence between these two.
These two have gone one-on-one in singles matches in their career, but this is by far the one with the biggest, the one with the highest of stakes. Their first one-on-one match in 18 years. Punk and Rhodes.
Well, I mean, the other one's a Hell in a Cell, so I get it, but...
They were back then 18 years ago. Both have gone on such arduous journeys, changed so much physically, professionally, mentally. We got no data on what happens when these two collide, but this is why we watch, isn't it, Cole? For these moments, two of the absolute best throwing down.
And Rhodes and Punk now exchanging chops in the early going of this matchup. Let's start with CM Punk. How does he keep the title tonight?
I do. My pick is CM Punk, though. I think Punk wins tonight.
So all day, I don't have one. Both of these two are so evenly matched. Physically, competitively, the best I've got is this. The mind games of CM Punk have unraveled many a competitor, and it may be the key to success against Cody tonight.
Here's an issue. You saw Cody Rhodes immediately go to his left arm. Punk realizes he may be hurt, and now Punk is attacking that arm.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to happen when you've got rattled, and then you've got a bullseye like that. Go after it, and you know.
Friends go out the window when that bell rings. CM Punk said that.
Knowledge of this game, he is immediately laser focused in on what is going to damage that shoulder the most.
Yeah, hammerlock applied now to Cody. Cody trying to fight out of this, able to switch to behind and now into a side headlock on the champion Punk.
And that could be a desperation move from Cody, who knows full well he's already hurt. He's just trying to protect himself and come up with a strategy. How do I fight with a busted shoulder?
And Cody Rhodes has been very successful in recent years. Cover and a kick out here at SummerSlam. Another shoulder tackle, another cover by Cody. Kick out by Punk. And now Punk with Cody in position for a GTS. Cody, nice side headlock takedown, and now controls Punk. Cody Rhodes a couple of years ago here at SummerSlam, actually 3 years ago, beat Brock Lesnar at this event. Last year, he beat John Cena. Cody's been on a roll at SummerSlam.
Well, Cody's
Yeah, he also beat Solo Sikoa. Solo Dolo Sikoa.
All-timer historic run that may well never be matched. But can he pull it out again? Eventually, you run out of good fortune in these big moments, and tonight could be that night for Cody.
And Punk trying to get a very bad taste out of his mouth here tonight from last year's SummerSlam. The night that he beat Gunther to win the World Championship and just...
Oh, I forgot about that!
...in the ruse of the century
I completely forgot about that. He was at SummerSlam last year. He faced Gunther. I forgot that happened.
No one's taken the big swing
I don't...
quite yet. It's a feeling out moment, knowing full well that one mistake will give your opponent such an advantage, and when the margins are so small between these two, that could be the killer.
In fact, twice in his career, Punk was cashed in here at SummerSlam.
Yeah, you want to say, yeah, you're not going to mention the other one that did it, are you?
It's just the pace that, as you
Don't give that prick any name drop.
100%. Like everyone wants to
Oh!
all guns blaze and hit their biggest moves right from the off. You just cannot do that against an opponent as dangerous as Cody or as Punk. You have to play it carefully.
Punk, who won the championship in early July, surprise entrant against Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw in Punk's hometown of Chicago. Something that really sent Sami Zayn off the deep end. He's got an opportunity tomorrow night at SummerSlam Sunday in that #1 contenders match against Finn Balor.
Yeah, there's simply no slowing down if you're the champion at this level. Regardless of who wins tonight, they're going to be straight in a firefight. Come SummerSlam Sunday, they will know their opponent at the end of the day.
Punk with a well-placed kicks the toe of his boot to the injured arm of Rhodes. Punk continues to wear Cody down, just like a doctor, a surgeon, precision to the attack on Rhodes.
I mean, you mentioned the
Little shout out to Samoa Joe there.
CM Punk right here in WWE. He's fought
Little shout out to Samoa Joe. I kind of dig it.
5 match situations that he knows full well exactly how to decimate an opponent once they show a little weakness.
Again, continuing to make Rhodes suffer. Cody realizes he's got to try to get out of this. That's a sweet move as he sends Punk through the ropes to the floor.
Trying to shake off that shoulder.
Kyle's a little quiet for this match,
To Cody, and there's a mental element to that as well as the physical element.
which is interesting.
Cody's got to figure out what part of my moveset can I actually pull off against Punk at this point.
Knee right to the face of Punk. And Cody Rhodes, what's he thinking about here? Cody now, suicide dive, driving Punk to the floor.
That was a high-risk move for Cody, and it paid off. One move from Punk there, and Cody was eating concrete. Thankfully for him, a nice connection and an upper hand regain.
Yeah, Cody back in the ring to break the count. He understands he's got to pin or submit the champion to win the title. Champion's advantage here tonight. And now Punk driven into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area.
Cody wants no part of a count out against CM Punk, wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
He wants to call himself QB1. He has to hold the title. It drives Cody Rhodes. Punk now off the barricade with that flying clothesline.
Well, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone for Cody Rhodes. He needs to get the monkey of CM Punk off his back. That ghost that's haunting him. The fact that despite his time on top, despite the fact that he's beaten everybody, he still has to do it to CM Punk.
And Punk gonna work his way to the top rope. Cody Rhodes still favoring his left arm, and Punk goes right to work on the arm of Rhodes.
Punk is just looking physically so good, maybe shaking out that left knee a little. I don't want to curse him too early, but physically, CM Punk is absolutely on point right now. Perhaps the best shape of his entire career.
Yeah, we talked on the countdown show a lot about the shape that Punk is in. Here's the cover. Best shape that he's ever been in. Says it's not only helped his strength, but his cardiovascular makeup as well. The stamina has improved.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, when you're a younger competitor, you can get away at times with not being in perfect shape. Punk's at the point of his career right now that physically everything has to be firing the right way in order for him to continue as the best.
Especially as you get older.
Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the weaknesses start to
drop down.
Yeah, you want to be the champion of the world. You can't have any weaknesses, and Punk knows that better than anyone.
And there's the uppercut. Cody Rhodes with a bad wing, his left arm. And Punk, wait a minute, Punk's knee. Punk's knee gave out. You pointed that out earlier, and I believe it just buckled there as Punk came down hard.
I mean, it was a tiny little tweak earlier, and immediately you could see Punk was trying to hide it from Cody.
Alrighty, so both men got injuries. Both men have injuries in the match. I don't think it's serious injury. I don't think they're actual injuries, but both men, for some reason, are weak in this match.
Both men now dinged up. One for the running bulldog. Cody Rhodes able to
Gunther won and Fatal Influence.
And Cody Rhodes now has an opening.
Okay, so you can hide pain to an extent, but when it's completely hampering your movement, there's simply no shifting it away.
So those are all you missed.
So would you rather have a bad knee or a bad arm?
I mean, I would absolutely take a bad arm over a bad knee. Once your movement is gone, the bad knee of CM Punk now, you can't even get to your feet, you can't throw a punch, you can't dodge maneuvers. I'll take a bad shoulder every time over that.
And Cody Rhodes trying to feed off his adrenaline here. Punk, though, lifting Rhodes up, and again, the knee may have been an issue. Couldn't put him in position for the GTS. And Rhodes attacking once again.
Dragon Screw!
Dragon Lace takedown by Cody Rhodes.
So this is this... Yes, Cody versus Punk is happening right now.
So power moves now may be out of the question for CM Punk.
And then it's Hell in a Cell. And then that's it.
High-flying moves, you question what else does he have in his arsenal aside from some
I don't think so, no. No. Unless something happens after this, but I doubt it. Because no one's returning inside the cell match, so yeah, I think it has to be here. If anything's going to happen tonight. Look, again, this might be one of those shows where like, oh, cool, a bunch of stings. A bunch of moments, but at the end of the day, nothing of note happened. This might be one of them shows. Yeah, I think if Kevin returns, Kevin has to beat them all. Kevin has to be involved in Sammy. Like, there were boos for Cody here. Crowd is booing Cody here.
Been very physical since the beginning between these two very proud individuals, proud champions. And again, right to the leg. Did you see the way it buckled? Punk screaming in pain. And Cody showing a very vicious and aggressive...
Yeah, I think Randy could return here if they wanted to have a return. I don't know if they will. But if they wanted to, Randy could be the only one I'd see. Kevin, I think you have to have him involved in Sammy. So I think tomorrow when he shows up. Or SmackDown.
And we said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words, I need to beat you.
Like 2 or 3?
He can do to win the
I would say,
championship.
I think it was 2.
And Punk now, right hands and
I believe it was 2 weeks.
Cody's just trying to hang on. Remember, Cody only really has...
Because the throwaway was last week, and then they had the promo this week. So 2 weeks.
Exhaustion could be sending in now, Punk. With
Look for
Cody
the...
up for the go to sleep, but Cody elbows to the face.
Yeah, it was a slow lift thanks to that knee, and that allowed Cody. Oh, nice. Well,
That did not look like it helped the knee at all. That looked...
attempting a drop kick there.
And Rhodes,
One leg up, the other leg not cooperating.
Rhodes is going for the disaster kick.
Everyone says Cody's winning. What have I missed that makes everyone go Cody's winning?
It's a unique retort from...
I'm not even against it. I'm just curious what I missed.
You're right. It was like a flying big boot.
What did I miss that made everyone go, oh, that Cody, like, everyone thinks it's obvious Cody's winning?
Back to his feet. Battling Rhodes on one leg at this point. Okay, power slam
Oh.
Rhodes.
But every move is taking a ton out of CM Punk. And again, you want to try and stack offense. To do that, you need to move quickly. And that is not an option at the moment for CM Punk.
And now you talked about this. The injured knee perhaps taking the elbow out of play. And Punk...
The only way we'll know something happens is if a ref bump happens.
2 or 3 times as long as CM Punk normally takes climbing those ropes. Hence why...
Well, who do you have then, WWE fan? Because we've had Mark and AJ Warrior both say Punk's winning. I don't know who AK says. I don't know if he didn't make his prediction.
Perhaps in this match. Body shot by Punk.
Well, both men physically hampered and both men stood in a perilous position here. Somebody's getting an ugly landing, and it looks like fortune has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The undisputed WWE champion.
I don't think I do have to expect it. I don't think just because he's the face of the company, or one of the, because I don't know if I'd say he's the face. I think no matter how much you want, whatever, go in the WWE's mind, the face of the company is Roman Reigns. I'd say Roman Reigns is the face.
And that may be the burst of a
Oh, I'm
CM Punk that blocks out the pain.
No, I'm on Punk. I'm full Punk. I don't think Cody wins this belt back.
And a bullseye right on the jaw of Cody.
I don't think Cody... Especially back as a babyface, I think Cody's time with that has been. If he's turning heel, I'll get behind it, but by itself, no. I'm sorry, I cannot see Cody as a face again with that belt. At least not for anytime soon.
Again, a quick lift from Punk and a quick knee to the jaw would have ended it, but that left leg of his, that's not...
Cody Cutter! 1, 2, no!
Well, both men now in the space of the last 30 or so seconds with very, very late kickouts here from offense and frustration starting to get to Cody now. Cody...
You can go multiple different routes with Sami and Owens. Also, I don't know if Owens is wrestling yet. So I don't know if Owens is back as a wrestler. Because I know Owens has wanted to be back in some on-screen capacity for a while. So that's why I don't know if he's medically cleared or if his thing. Do you think Sami has anything? No, Sami's not going to get involved in this. Because Sami has to worry about that till next. Also, he hates both guys. There's no one to help. He hates both of them. Owens is a wild card. I think Randy's a wild card. Also, I do think Randy could appear. Another Cody Cutter! 1, 2, no! That would be awful. I would be pissed if that's what happened. That'd be the worst finish of all of them. Of all the finishes, that's a worse one. With Sami doing that. Also, that doesn't help Sami's case in any point. How would that help Sami in any way? I feel like that would be a downfall. They're awesome, Bruce.
Cody looking for crossroads. Punk drops down, catches Cody with the bad leg.
Normally a kick to the head.
Yes, I'm certain. Yes, as if they're both staying faces, yes, Punk wins.
Punk drives Cody into the corner. Punk now from behind. Scoops Cody up. Shoulders down. Near fall. Cody fights through. Punk now with Cody up on his shoulders.
Gee. Oh no!
Cody caught him.
Figure 4! No, I could... If they're both baby faces, yes. But I think you could have Punk end in shenanigans. I don't think Punk turns, because I think Punk's too popular. Punk won't get booed. But you could have, like, an accidental exposed turnbuckle or something like that, where there's some controversy around it. But I don't think Punk... Like, I don't think Punk intentionally cheats or gets help. Intentionally. Not, who knows? We don't know what WWE anymore. We're not having no title defense for her to fucking Mania at this point. Who fucking knows with this company? They have no fucking clue what they're doing with Liv. But yes, you can write it in pen. I think Punk wins. I'm certain Punk wins. That you can have in certainty. Punk wins.
Of the figure 4 leg lock, Cody Rhodes applying maximum pressure on Punk. But how stubborn, how bloody-minded is CM Punk? And Cody's going for it again.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes understands he's got a wounded champion here. Roll up by Punk, though. Punk.
Oh, Punk count. And the count device. Is it in? It's in. Not for... And the count device. But that's terrible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. That's just terrible booking. That's terrible booking if you have... Oh, we can't have Liv defend the title against Stephanie's back. Because apparently she's the only one that can challenge for the belt. For some weird reason.
What a physical matchup between these two aggressive individuals tonight. Punk with a chop. Drops Cody in the corner. And now CM Punk using his good knee to deliver the blows to the side of the head of Rhodes.
And you have to be completely unyielding this deep into a matchup when you're so badly hurt. Just remember history.
And Punk believes now it may be time for Cody to go to sleep. Lifting Cody up on his shoulders yet again. And Cody now grabs the top rope. Falls to the mat. And now Cody.
Oh my gosh, shades of Hardcore Holly! With an old... Oh no! I thought we... And the Condor Vice again!
And this time Cody Rhodes has nowhere to go. Nowhere near the bottom rope for any sort of break here.
Well, a major chokehold locked in, and of course it's on that bad left shoulder of Cody's. Exacerbating the damage of this.
Well, no, because when you're bad at booking, you just... It doesn't matter how much...
Cody trying to use his legs, and CM Punk shakes that off.
I have no idea. I just know he did the Alabama Slam. And I know that's what... He was Cody's old first tag team partner.
He has no choice.
He was Cody's first mentor in WWE, apparently much.
Cody bridges out.
They won the Cody first title in WWE. Oh, Crossroads!
Cody for the title.
No, Punk kicks out. Punk kicked out. Hardcore Holly and Cody won the tag titles in like 2007, I believe, and they held them until Cody turned on them. My question, whatever happened, Carmelo's book. I don't fucking know. I don't know what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes anymore. I don't know. I don't get it as much as you do. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure WWE out anymore. I've stopped trying to.
For SummerSlam Saturday.
Yeah, he is. No, he is. Like, he won, he was involved in a fucking thing with Trick, and then Baron Corbin showed up, and then they just forgot about fucking Carmelo. So that's about classic WWE in a nutshell, really. But I thought I knew it.
No clue where he's at right now. Cannot defend himself.
Yeah, but can Cody put him away?
I mean, it takes a little something extra when you're in there at this level against the very best like CM Punk. The kind of moves that normally score victory just don't.
Oh, Jesus.
Get you over the line.
Oh, Jesus, Cody. Cody! Yeah, Punk, you might want to get out of that.
Left hand to Cody. Now a back elbow to Rhodes. And the champion drops the challenger to the mat.
I don't think Cody was really at a book in AEW, except his own little area. Punk? Punk! Punk! What the? Terry Funk like moonsault! A Terry Funk like moonsault!
In the nick of time, moved mostly out of the way. I think that knee caught the top of Cody's head, and that might be the only reason Cody Rhodes was able to kick out there.
Punk with a moonsault.
What do you mean?
With one good leg, too.
That was Terry Funk-esque. Terry Funk used to do some of the shittiest moonsaults, but trust me, he got the...
We're deep into this matchup. Who's going to dig down deep? Who's going to survive? Who has the resilience in the heart and the stamina?
1, 2, no.
With the arm up again.
Two of the absolute best just...
As what? In what role?
That's where we're at right
What role would I fit
This match
in NXT?
all night.
What role would NXT want my ass?
Between two gladiators.
Because I can't be a wrestler. I'm not physically
One for the go to sleep.
able to do one.
Land on his feet. Punk
What the
to the face. And now Punk again with Cody. Up on his shoulders.
GTS connects!
GTS. Night. But Punk injured the knee again.
Yeah, that was to the point of the jaw, and a tight pin here could be it.
Cover by Punk.
1, 2, Cody kicks out.
Shoulder up. And this match continues.
Oh, God, so close to victory for Punk, and I'll tell you right
If they put me with a vanity project, they'd hate me.
Punk's career. Let's take a
Because I'm too... Look, if you gave me a manager, you got something.
takes a long time to crawl over to Cody, and then with the pin, it's
That's where they're best.
stacked on the shoulder.
You put me as a manager with anyone, I'd be good. Because I can talk. I can talk. That's about all I got. I ain't got no physical capacity. I ain't physically good to be able to do anything. Like, I can't have a fucking long match, but you want me to fucking learn how to take a fucking bump for someone. Oh, Jesus. You could be the next Cody Graves. What are you doing, Punk? Punk, what are you doing? Oh!
Dropping the champion on the table. Spine first, and now Cody taking control.
The swipe of the legs is all
what is happening?
to turn this one around for Cody.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads. Punk now.
I don't even know how that would work. What are you gonna fucking...
outside the ring here. And Punk driven, shoulder first to the steps.
I think it was Punk.
And Cody wisely breaks the count. Robinson, I believe, was at 8.
Well, then my gimmick isn't gonna be Corey Graves. That'd be a hilarious twist. I just debut and I'm just Corey Graves. They just pretend like I've been there the entire time. I just be Corey Graves.
Yeah, you see the exhaustion that has set in on the challenger. The official Charles Robinson with some leeway in this championship match. Cody sending Punk back into the ring.
Cody knows full
Watch you remove
to get it done inside those ropes if he wants to go home with the gold tonight. A win itself is not enough.
And got a sling by Punk. Again.
Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Is SummerSlam 90? No. I wouldn't put it in good category, no. Did you know WWE... Yes, I did. Yep. Yep. I do know that.
Those frustrations are all CM Punk's.
And again, they spill outside the ring, just feet away from us. Cody Rhodes looking up at me moments ago with almost like a blank look in his eyes as he collapses to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with Cody Rhodes trying to lift him back to his feet.
Both men dazed and confused at this point, trying to put together...
Well, yeah, they were gonna put they put Corey there, and then they started having Corey do AAA, and then Corey did so good at AAA they put him back on television. Punk, 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 Punk. Don't do this. Don't do it, Punk. Punk, for the love of God, man. You are 48 years old. Oh, God. Punk, don't do this. Punk. Punk. Cody moves. Punk might be out. Punk might be out.
A turn of speed from Cody at exactly the right moment, and CM Punk may have just...
Punk might be out of this match.
Cody's got to get Punk. Punk landed on the bad knee, Wade. Punk landed on the bad knee.
Oh, man, I think he's dragged down both knees at this...
Yeah, not a good landing here for Punk.
Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the championship.
Well, it's complete carnage here, and referee Charles Robinson is counting right now. He's given a lot of leeway in this one.
Punk may have
the stakes.
He may have a fractured patella.
Patella, thigh bone, spine.
Cody trying to drag the champion.
Punk might be out.
I don't even think Punk's awake here.
ESPN, Netflix, depending on where you're at.
For a clearly exhausted Cody Rhodes,
Man,
but you will never get a better chance than this, Cody. Dig deep.
Wade, what a critical error by CM Punk when he came off the top rope and the way he landed on an already banged up and injured knee.
Well, you saw the idea from Punk. He was going to put that kill shot on Cody.
I do know a few, but they're not the greatest quality, so... They're not... Oh my God, we're about to get Ref Bomb! Ref Bomb! Ref Bomb! Here comes the shenanigans, folks! what happens here.
To be able to plan for another GTS like he did moments ago. Cody from behind.
Crossroads.
Just, I think his momentum brought him out of the ring, but it doesn't even matter because there's no official.
I mean, looking at this right now, we're almost on the...
Randy! Randy Orton's here! RKO! RKO by Randy!
We haven't seen Orton since he lost to Cody at WrestleMania.
The Apex Predator...
He struck and left! Randy Orton struck with an RKO and left! And Punk has no clue!
Has any idea
Punk has no clue what just happened!
clue where he's at. He certainly did not see that coming. But that is a gift thrown the way of CM Punk.
Randy Orton might have, I think, just screwed Cody!
the official was out of the equation.
The referee now stirring, and Punk can put this to bed relatively easily.
And Punk
Another GTS!
into the cover.
1, 2, 3!
Retains the title.
CM Punk is still your WWE champion. I freaking told you.
Of the WWE title. And a match that could have gone all night long was in
There you go. AK's got the. AK's got the. Deeds.
who strikes Cody Rhodes.
Victory for Punk, and here is where everything turned around.
This October, don't miss the world's best fighters as they take the ring in one of the most anticipated movies of the year, Street Fighter, coming to theaters October 16th.
So Cody going in for the Cody cutter off the ropes, connecting inadvertently to referee Charles Robinson, wiped out temporarily. This is Cody drilling a cross.
AJ Warriors just lost a bunch of money.
Out of the ring. Cody coming on the game plan out of nowhere.
AJ Warrior just lost money, and I'm happy to see it.
WrestleMania, Randy Orton striking with a vicious RKO center of the ring, unbeknownst to CM Punk. And that front body of Cody.
AK's got you.
GTS was enough. Referee with the slowest count in history, highly groggy, but it's enough to secure gold for CM Punk.
Wade, a hell of a match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes tonight. But in the end, CM Punk survives as the WWE champion.
And that is why these two men are at the very top of this industry.
I'm doing well prediction-wise, actually. I'm doing very well. 4 out of 5 so far. And I got Obafemi in the main event, so I think I'm only gonna get one wrong.
This for the Cruiserweight Championship for the world.
There's not going to be a 12-round war, I promise you that. He's not good enough.
He can say whatever he wants. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven.
Easy work. Easy work.
We're at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota tonight.
One match left, folks.
After just an absolutely classic WWE Championship match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, and the return tonight of none other than the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. All I can say is wow.
Yeah, absolute disaster scene here at ringside. Imagine how the bodies of CM Punk and especially Cody Rhodes feel right now. Never forget about Randy Orton.
Been quite the week. WWE Radio.
Yeah, I'm at 4.
Sirius XM
I'm at
156.
4 out of 5, so I need one more. 4 out of 6, technically. But 4 out of 5. Out of the 5 matches that have happened, I got 4 right.
Joseph and Booker T calling all the action radio style. Great job, Vic Joseph, Booker T. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the Hell in a Cell. It weighs 5 tons. It's 20 feet tall. It is.
I'll do my prediction for night 2 after this. After the show's done. I'll do them on here, and then someone can write them down and hold me to them. I do think Randy and Cody without the belt is going to be a good move. I think that'll be a good story that's not title related for SmackDown. Did Oba beat... Well, that's the match we're at. The next match coming up is that match. It's Brock versus Oba. So it hasn't happened yet. We're at it's the main event. It's our main event of the evening. So that hasn't happened yet, Gary. But you're right here for it. Oh yeah, we know.
in entertainment.
But the celebration comes to New York City. Join the official WrestleMania 43 watch party.
That's if you spend a bunch of money to go to a watch party of WrestleMania, I feel bad for you.
The action continues live and in person with AAA Eternal Glory and NXT Stand and Deliver. Plus, more fan experiences to be announced. Your WrestleMania experience comes to life. Register now to be
The watch party part is dumb. Why would I go? Why would I fly? Like, if I'm one of the fans, right?
Every evil superstar is due with the official Danhausen Human Monies dollar bills. Now available on WWEshop.com. These collectible bills are the perfect way to pay tribute, curse your enemies, or simply have a very nice, very evil day. 113, 100, and $1 trillion bills are available now at WWEshop.com.
And of course, that is not legal tender.
Hey, guess what? Tomorrow night,
Can you imagine if someone fucking actually took that?
the human monies on a pole match.
Could you imagine if someone actually took that?
Stolen human monies on a pole that will be going back to their rightful owner.
I feel like there's only 2 matches I don't know yet who I'm predicting for.
Pacific here on the ESPN app.
There's only 2.
Following SummerSlam, we got the post show. Let's head over to Joe Test and the post show team.
Why? I can't hear a fucking word of it. Y'all, I can't hear you. I can't fucking hear the light, anything out of them. I can't hear a word of them. Yeah, whatever they're saying. I bet it's very important, whatever they're saying. I bet a lot's being said. It's very important. I don't know what they're saying, but I guarantee you it's very important information. Like, you're gonna, they're telling you how it is right here. Yeah, it's absolutely, you tell them, Mickey. I don't know what you're telling them, but you tell them. You let them know. All I got out of that was Hell in a Cell is the main event. That's what I got out of that. So there we go. We got something figured out. Oba. I'm fully on Oba. If I'm betting on Oba. See ya. I am on the Oba. Just need to look at my logo to know who I support vehemently. The ruler, Oba Femi. I am fully on Obafemi's side. I'll be shocked if there's anyone around who thinks Brock Lesnar should win this. Why is one of the Cells moments you're showing one where he's not even in the fucking match? What?
No more games, no more running. You can't run from the ruler.
Not together until there's one victor.
You can't run from the bringer of war. I'll see you at SummerSlam, bitch. You can't run from over.
It is their final descent into the inferno.
Is that what we're calling the Hell in a Cell now? The Inferno?
1997, St. Louis, Missouri. The first ever Hell in a
I'm
Cell
curious to see the reaction here.
Michaels in
Because
the
we're in Brock's hometown.
view of the Undertaker
So I'm actually curious how the crowd reacts to
here
this.
tonight. Brock Lesnar, Obafemi will battle inside this structure and look Wade at the tail of the tape.
I'm very curious how they treat, how the reaction is in the crowd for this.
Experience differential compared to the huge career of Brock Lesnar, but these are two superheroes, supervillains clashing inside Hell in a Cell for our pleasure.
Here comes the ruler! Who? Who? This is the man right here. This is the ruler. The breaker of war. The king of the ring. This is Opa Femi.
Are there nerves when it comes to the king of the ring?
There can only be nerves when you are stepping into a structure like this. First time at SummerSlam, first time in Hell in a Cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate is going to be in there with you.
It is nearing 2 a.m. in Nigeria. That is where Obafemi's father, Nee, the rest of his family are watching here tonight to see if Obafemi can conquer the beast inside Hell in a Cell.
We're just waiting for Brock now. Okay.
To steal a line from my old broadcast partner, Taz. Wade, here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar has spent much of his life in Minnesota. At the University of Minnesota, he won the NCAA Division I Wrestling Championship. He'd go on to win a WWE title at 25 years old. He even tried out for the NFL's Minnesota Vikings here. And tonight, he does battle inside Hell in a Cell in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is just the second time.
I love Paulie looking up at the cellies. I'm like, the fuck were you thinking? I know he's saying that to Brock. I don't even think that's just genuine. What the fuck were you thinking putting me in us in this match?
Speaking of The Undertaker, twice in his career, Wade, he was locked inside this structure with that man, Brock Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated the Phenom in the structure once known as the Devil's Playground.
His 10th SummerSlam main event. Yeah, this guy is just Mr. SummerSlam, ain't he?
We know all about his WWE career, his UFC heavyweight championship. Brock Lesnar's life can be defined by the endurance of pain, and he is right at home inside Hell in a Cell.
No disqualifications, no countouts, you win.
I don't know how this is gonna go as a match.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Introducing first, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 302 pounds, the 2026 King of the Ring, Hoopa Philly.
Oh, Paul stole it. Jesus. Paul.
Help him out, Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. Introducing the Beast of the Broctagon, weighing 303 pounds, fighting out of the University of Minnesota.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. You can use the Hell in a Cell as a weapon. Again, for the first time in his career, Obafemi will be locked inside this structure. We We talked about pressure. We talked about nerves. Can Obafemi harness that tonight, Wade, and somehow pull off this win over the Beast?
He needs to channel those nerves and somehow turn them into adrenaline, because acid dread is now kicking in the body of Obafemi. There's nothing you can do in the Performance Center in Orlando that prepares you for this. There are no trial runs for Hell in a Cell. You just have to experience it. And Obafemi, good luck.
In the Royal Rumble this year, Brock Lesnar eliminated Oba. Oba would beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Brock would return at Clash in Italy to beat Obafemi. The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked inside Hell in a Cell. Senior official Chad Patton is only there for a pinfall count.
Would y'all hurry the fuck up and close this damn thing?
Paul Heyman staring through us here at the announce table. You have to wonder what's going through his mind if his gravy train, Brock Lesnar, is defeated tonight by Obafemi.
I'll be very careful with your words, Mr. Cole.
And here we go. And Femi.
I'm about to say, don't have this be like 6 minutes. This has to go a while because it's a fucking cell.
Now the body shot in the shoulders to the midsection. And Femi exploding here in the early going to the matchup.
God, just two juggernauts colliding right from the off. And one of these two shortly is going to find out they're not quite as unstoppable as they thought they were.
It took 7 and 5s for Lesnar to beat Obafemi at Clash in Italy. Number 1, German suplex. Number 2, Obafemi taking a trip to where, Wade?
Suplex City.
Number 3 by Lesnar. Oh, and Oba bounced up. Back up to his feet after 3 Germans and Brock Lesnar.
Jesus Christ!
With the force of the ruler.
Oh my God! Nobody has bounced up from Suplex City like that and just shrugged it off.
And now Femi bringing the attack to Lesnar. He understands he's got to be aggressive early. He can't sit back. He's got to take the fight to Brock.
No, you give Brock Lesnar an inch, he takes 1,000,000 miles. You have to fight tooth and nail to just get a foothold in the early going.
And now Femi
Set the cage on fire! Imagine that! If it was in ECW, they would. You know damn well in ECW they'd be doing that. They'd find a way to.
Close and personal. It's like nothing else.
They'd find a way to do that.
A number of mind games with Femi in recent weeks.
I don't think these two are the same species as the rest of us, Cole.
Yeah, and indeed, is Lesnar now going for a suplex. Obafemi blocking, and he's going to turn it into one of his own. Brock Lesnar has talked a lot about the importance of the late, great Hall of Famer, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig from right here in Minnesota, what Mr. Perfect meant to the early career of Brock Lesnar. As Lesnar
Didn't them two get into a fight and cause Mr. Perfect get fired? I don't know really how important he is.
This amateur wrestler burst on the scene, youngest WWE champion in history. But for Obafemi, he's just been doing this way for 4 years.
It just comes naturally to some people. We know Brock Lesnar is the ultimate global combat athlete, perhaps the greatest of all time, and will never be replicated. But if
I don't even know how you would do that. In all honesty, like, how do you set this whole thing on fire?
Using weapons in this environment sets up the table.
Jesus! Brock just went right through that!
Into the table. And Obafemi is dominating right now. And I'm a bit shocked early on at what is taking place here.
You shouldn't be, it's Obafemi!
Extreme levels of physicality right off the bat, and Oba's done exactly what he had to do here. He's had to use his youthful exuberance, his power, his explosivity to completely swarm Brock and not let Brock use any veteran tactics to overwhelm him.
Was Brock expecting this early onslaught?
No, he was expecting the nerves to overcome Obafemi. You saw how long Brock took to come out here. He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
Oh, right in the head! Oh!
To the face, and Femi's down.
This is about the most treacherous environment a human being can find themselves in.
Lesnar stalking his opponent again, looking to hit Femi for a third time with those massive steel steps off the face of Femi.
Well, both men devastated already in this one. There really are no escape routes, no shortcuts, no excuses, and nowhere to hide from a flying steel steps coming directly at your forehead.
And now Lesnar will deliver the fourth German suplex of this match to Obafemi. You might notice, I'm not sure if we get a shot of the right side of Lesnar, but the welts have begun to form on Lesnar. The steps in the table, Lesnar's gone through a tremendous amount of punishment. The back as well of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, the welts on the skin are a tell, but the real damage is deeper beneath the surface. The internal damage to the muscles, the internal organs, the skeletal frame. That's what these guys...
The skeletal frame! Oh, jeez, not the skeletal frame! God bid if you hit... Oh, God, we know about the old people who've had the skeletal frame. And I've come back.
A true test for the ruler.
First time I've ever heard that term.
Focusing on the back of Femi, that steel chair echoing through the stadium.
Treachery everywhere you look inside. Hell in a cell, and the referee has the easiest job of all.
And again, destruction on the mind of Lesnar.
So few rules right here. Do you want to give up? Can I count three? That's about it for the referee.
Lesnar was so shocked at the loss to WrestleMania, we thought he had called it a career, only to return and beat Femi at Clash in Italy. And now Brock looking to defeat Oba in a matchup that he's made his own, Hell in a Cell. Another suplex delivered by Brock.
So Obafemi is going to learn a lot about himself right now, just as we're all learning about Obafemi every time he's on TV. Oba has never been in a position to have to endure this level of pain. We don't know how he's going to react. He doesn't know how he's going to react. But we do know how Brock reacts in that cell. And it's better than anyone else in history. And he's showing...
Oh, God, suplex. Oh!
Obafemi, this time onto the steel chairs. I mean, he's locked inside the ring with a beast, with a 10-time world champion, a 2-time Rumble winner, a king of the ring, a man who beat The Rock at SummerSlam in 2002 to win the WWE title, beat Cena in 2014 to win a world title.
Oh, Brock Lesnar just looks right at home inside there.
F5 coming.
Femi up on his shoulders, and Brock looking for his weapon for an F5. Obafemi able to counter. Now up and down.
Joe!
Goes Lesnar.
Just seriously huge amounts of humanity being thrown around by both men like they are kids' toys. Make no mistake, most of us could not even lift Obafemi or Brock Lesnar off their feet.
And Oba now trying to fight back in this matchup. Femi to his feet. Brock to his feet as well. Obafemi meets him with a body shot. And another one by Femi.
Yeah, that was a wild swing by Brock, and it was easily blocked by Oba. And Brock may be hurting in a big way here. His endurance might be damaged.
Oh!
Femi now. Uppercut after uppercut. And Femi
caught
his feet by Lesnar. Lesnar picked him out of the air. Femi realizes he's in trouble. Brock could not get off the F5. And now Femi again.
Choke slam!
Lesnar, the power of Femi.
On the speed to go back on the attack and not cover.
And just tossing Lesnar across the ring. And Oba could be closing in on a massive
Where's Kathy
win.
at?
That'll cement his legacy tonight.
It is absolutely absurd to see human beings with this level of strength.
Femi now lifting Brock Lesnar up onto his shoulders. Femi's got him in possession. Fall for Grace. Femi for the win. The cover. Brock.
Oh, Brock kicks out. First time someone's kicked out of that.
And this is just Obafemi throwing.
I actually think that's right.
The way of the beast.
And Brock just sat up and looked Obafemi in the eyes. And the self-doubt now maybe creeping in on.
I thought that was it. I did too. But I was about to be like, that can't. My brain was like, that can't be it. It's a boring ass cell match if that's it.
Popping straight back up. Lesnar with a second F5.
What the hell is going on?
The Beast with Oba up again. And Brock with a third F5.
kick out. After 3 F5s, both men's psyches are completely shattered and all bets are off.
He's looking at Paul. Like, the hell do I do, man? I'm in those spots already.
His feet, but this is entirely new territory for the veteran Brock Lesnar.
As if Brock isn't dangerous enough to arm himself with a steel chair, bending it over the body of Femi.
If ridiculous amounts of violence were not enough to finish the job, what do? You turn up the dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone.
What is Brock is
Oh, he did this last time.
ripping the canvas apart. Brock Lesnar ripping the canvas apart.
He did this the last time inside the cell.
There's a tactic in play here. I'm not sure what it is.
And now trying to rip into that protective covering. And there are the boards. There are the wooden boards that make up the ring.
He's exposing the boards.
Ripping off that protective covering.
He's exposing the boards.
Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, that's a thin layer of padding over those boards, but what it does is spread out the impact of a landing that helps reduce injuries. That's gone. That's out the way, and this is a targeted attack by Brock Lesnar.
And Brock looking to use the exposed boards. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! Brock! Brock! Tombstone pile driver!
Do you realize what we just witnessed?
1, 2! Oh my kicked out! Oh my kicked out! Oh my just kicked out with Tombstone on the wood!
How the hell is Femi standing? Lesnar looks like he's seen a ghost. Oh, and Femi just knocked the chair out of Lesnar's hand.
Oh God!
Oh, but Femi fall from grace. Here's the cover. Oh, but Femi slams
Oh.
the beast. Here is your winner.
Oh!
Well, Wade, if this is
I ain't gonna lie, that kinda came out of nowhere, that finish!
in a WWE ring, what a memory he has left.
That's what I thought too! Brock's not taking that bump, are you kidding? Brock's not taking that bump! I will admit, that finish came out of nowhere a bit. I wasn't expecting that to be the finish. I thought he was gonna do it on the boards too.
Well, like the entirety of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just saw. That was
You can tell it means a lot to Obo what Brock has done for him.
fall from grace.
You can see the emotion in him when he's talking about...
Fives in a row.
Brock made it his mission to make Obafemi the guy.
Kept bouncing up one.
And he did just that. What?
And this is when Brock Lesnar brought out the ace in the hole, exposing those wooden boards underneath the ring after some thin layer of padding was removed, maximizing the damage, and then going a little old school into his past, drilling over Femi head first, spiked with that tombstone pile driver.
But Wade, Obafemi did the unthinkable. He kicked out of the tombstone, and then he would literally punch the chair out of the hands of Lesnar.
Which would have shattered a normal man's hand in an instant, but this is not a normal man. One more fall from grace, and we have a generational changing of the guard inside Hell in a Cell.
An amazing performance.
What's happening here? You got a mic?
Minnesota! And the whole wide world watching this shit tonight. Come here, Oma. So here's the future of WWE. Come here, Oma. Congratulations. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the past. This is the future.
A true passing of the torch moment here tonight. Wade, we never thought that we'd ever see another Brock Lesnar again. You are maybe looking in the mirror, but that man's name is not Brock Lesnar. That man who is the future is named Femi.
I have no idea what's going on with Brock. I think the only person that knows what's happening with Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar. I don't even know if WWE knows what's going on with Brock Lesnar at this point. I think Brock Lesnar could literally just be like, I'm done now. And that's it. He's just decided. It's just up to him. But that was a passing of the torch. Oh. He didn't announce it or anything, so I think he's leaving it up in the air, which is the most Brock Lesnar thing to do, to be honest. Alright, so, let's go into... I'm going to make my predictions before we end the stream. I'm going to make my predictions for... Night Champion. I'm going to write them down so I can stick to them. But I'm going to make my predictions for Night 2. Second. 2. Yeah. Okay. So, Roman Reigns is an obvious one. Roman Reigns defeats Seth Rollins. Chad Gable defeats Penta and becomes the Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, no, Brock, I don't think he was scared. I don't think Brock fully knew all knew what was gonna happen there. Brock just straight followed. Brock just straight hugged him. I don't think he grabbed the microphone and just started cursing. I don't think Brock knew a fucking thing what was going on there. Anyways, so, yeah. Roman Reigns, Chad Gable, Charlotte Flair to win the women's ladder match. I don't freaking know. With fucking Danhausen, I guess? I don't know. I'm gonna get I don't really care. I don't know who wins that one. I don't... Sami Zayn. Actually, no. That's the one I don't know. Okay, I'll do... So, Trick. Just concerned. What do you mean? Who's just concerned? Oh, Oba, maybe? Yeah, I'll go Sammy. I think I'll get more wrong here than I did. So there you go. So Roman Reigns, Chad Gable, Charlotte Flair, Danhausen, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. Those are my predictions for night 2. I think I don't know what's gonna happen. Night 2 is gonna be interesting. I would say, on a note though, except for the return of Randy Orton, not much happened here. Yeah, we'll see. There's only 2 matches I'm unsure of, which is Sammy and Finn and Danhausen and Dom. They're the only 2 I'm not sure of, because Dom probably should win his money back, but they're not gonna. I don't think they'll have Danhausen lose. And then both Sammy and Finn I could see winning. So tomorrow, those are the ones I'll double check. The rest, I'm certain on. Like, I'm certain on Trick, Charlotte, Gable, Roman. It's those 2. Why are we saying Charlotte? I'm just going with what's a big match for Rhea when she comes back. Charlotte Flair. Because let's be honest, right? It's not going to be Tiffany, it's not going to be Chelsea. I don't think they have not booked Lash in that position, so I don't think it's Lash. So it's between Jade or Charlotte to me. And I just think we've done Rhea versus Jade enough. And I don't remember the last time I don't think we've done Rhea Charlotte since Mania 39? So, it's like 3 or 4 years, I think, since the last time we had them in a singles match. Since whoever wins is losing to Rhea anyways, at least gets Charlotte another belt, gets her big match with her and Rhea. Charlotte is, and yeah, Charlotte can lose to Rhea. Plus, Charlotte's been out of the title picture enough. Charlotte's been out of the world title picture. Charlotte hasn't held a title since, I think, since 39, right? I don't think she's held a title since then. Like, a world title, so, yeah, it's like 3 years. 4 years. I think Charlotte can win it now. That's what. Who would you have win it? Oh, you're just gonna say Jade, aren't you? You're just gonna say Jade. Because who else would you have win, AK? I'm gonna guess you'll say Jade. Am I correct? Yeah, that's the only reason I'm thinking Charlotte. Because also, let's say it was Jade, right? I don't want to see Jade versus Rhea. It's Tiffany, Chelsea, Lash, Jade, Charlotte. That's it. It's just 5 women. So whoever wins the interim title has to faces Rhea when she comes back in a match to determine who the real champ is. That's the thing they're going with. So pretty much whoever wins loses to Rhea. Yeah, so it's just whoever wins faces Rhea when she comes back, and then whoever wins between them two is the champ. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's not going to be Chelsea, right? It's not going to be Chelsea. It's not going to be Tiffany. We can rule them out, and I don't think they have booked Lash in that position. So to me, it's only between Jade and Charlotte. It's just between them two in my mind. I'd be shocked, I'd be intrigued if they give it to Lash or Chelsea. Even Tiffany, but I don't see them three winning. I don't see Tiffany, Chelsea, or Lash winning it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Charlotte's just that I pick. I could be wrong. I ain't booking the damn thing. Who knows? We'll have to find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this live stream. And we'll be back tomorrow for night 2. We will have Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, Chad versus Penta. The women's ladder match. It's going to be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow and sub on Twitch, like, subscribe on YouTube. And we will see you all tomorrow for night 2.